And hey guys, I think we are live. Welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. If you get that, you get that. So guys, it's a Saturday night and we're old men. I say that a lot because we don't go out and party anymore. What do we do on a Saturday night? Well, we geek out and we play video games, or we watch people play video games and we just kind of chill. Yo, Andrew, how you doing, man? Good of you to be around. So we're looking at 32X today. This was a request from a new member. So there was a new member on the channel, Mando5, and nothing to do with a Mandalorian, more to do with Short Circuit, their own words. And I was like, hey, congratulations on joining Club PCN as a member. What stream would you like to see next? And they just said the Sega one, and I kind of had a Sega 32X in mind because I've played it a few times, but this isn't a sister. What the hell? This isn't a system I'm overly familiar with. I also want to dedicate this stream to all the Patreon and YouTube, or the Patreon supporters, as well as YouTube members, and as well as that, all of you guys, anyone that presses the like button, leaves a comment, engages anytime, it all helps. But most recently, just want to show some appreciation for those guys that super support the channel. It's definitely appreciated. So yeah, your names are up on the top right and they're going to rotate around, and I've got every single YouTube member and every single Patreon listed there, and they're going to be going around. So Random Gaming Moments, absolutely cool guy. So let's talk a little bit about the 32X. This is a system that was released by Sega, and add-on for the Mega Drive that doubled it from 16 to 32-bit, but unfortunately it wasn't a commercial success. It didn't do that well, just like the Mega CD as well. And I guess everything maybe Sega done, the Saturn wasn't much of a success. The Dreamcast died an early death. So would it be fair to say that this was potentially the beginning of where Sega started to go down as far as hardware sales went for the home consoles? Maybe not necessarily like the arcade side, but the home side. So this is Virtua Racing. This is a game that is it really is loved by many. Now the best version of this game unfortunately isn't actually on the 32X. The best version of this game is on the Nintendo Switch. With one Switch, I think you can play like 8 players. I mean, I never really have 8 players around me, unless I'm at like a Street Fighter event and then no one wants to play Virtua Racing. They want to play Third Strike or they want to play Super Turbo. But let's give this a little bit of a whirl and we can see some bad racing. Now, I do hope one day we get a 32X core for the Analog Pocket. That truly will rock. That truly will be awesome. But here we are, Saturday night. Look at that, with the way it shows course select, it almost feels like a golf game. I mean, you can see the track around it. It reminds me a little bit of a golfing game. Now guys, when this came out, this would have been cutting edge. So pit start, what's the accelerate button? Okay, so B is the accelerate button in case anyone's wondering. And yeah, these kind of 3D graphics, the way these look, this was cutting edge tech at the time. I remember seeing the first Virtua Fighter. It was on a big screen, and it was on, do you know when you go to, in the UK, when you go over to the seaside, you go over and you go, oops, sorry, I was kind of looking at some stats there. Yeah, so you go over to the seaside and they've got a pair, they've got arcade machines, and they were very popular. So you'd have a mixed bag, but you'd always have, or every pair I went to back in like the 90s, all of them had like a few bangers, like a few big games that were new, so like Virtua Fighter was one of them. I remember seeing Virtua Fighter and just, it blew me away how good it looked. I mean, the newer ones look better, and Virtua Fighter is a deep game, guys. If anyone's played it, it makes Tekken look like checkers because Virtua Fighter is chess. It has more layers than an onion. The game is very deep, and the combo systems, it's crazy how you have to execute some of the combos on that. You kind of like have to hold down you press 2 buttons together, but you release 1 button within 1 frame of pressing the other button. It is nuts. But without getting into the technicalities, yeah, this would have just looked amazing back, on like a big massive CRT. You got the Ferris wheel in the background, so once you've got a Ferris wheel, a hot air balloon, or a helicopter, even a plane flying around, that racing game automatically qualifies as a good racing game. So 32X, again, not had much experience with it, but this is a game so many people like. It's considered a very, very good racing game, and I don't think, you know, you can't mention the word 32X. Okay, I wasn't looking at anything there, that was just bad driving from me. I do drive better in real life. I just had to do a drive quickly to my aunt's house. Actually turned out to be quicker than I expected. I thought I might be late, but there was no traffic. There was some roadworks on the way. There seems to be a lot of works for Thames Water. They're digging up a lot of roads, which during rush hour can cause problems. But I guess it was Saturday night was kind of mellow where I was going, so it was like the optimal time. I think I'd done it with traffic. It can take up to like 40 minutes. But I've done it in 20 minutes, which is optimal time driving at the legal speed limit. By the way, it's very difficult to speed in London. Now you can, but you get penalised big. You know, there's cameras everywhere, and I'd say now the vast majority of London is 20 miles an hour. It is insane how slow you're going. Now, I do agree with a 20 miles an hour speed limit in areas where there's schools or like a school road where you're going to have potentially kids running out on the road. Those ones there, yes, I tend to agree on that. But I personally think, I don't know what you guys think, but especially those of you in the UK, if you're in London and you're used to that 20 miles an hour, what do you think about like that 20 miles an hour should only go until like, I don't know, 7 or 8 p.m. and after that time until like maybe 5 or 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning, you can go like 30 miles an hour on those roads, because honestly it just feels very, very slow. Here we've got Tresuractor in the house as well. How are you doing? All right, so here we have virtual racing. Again, looks good, and let's load some games. I've put quite a few things on here. Okay? Virtua Hamster. Okay, that kind of sounds interesting. Do we want to see a Virtua Hamster? You know what, why not? I've seen many things. Let's see that Virtua Hamster. What the heck is this? Okay, so the hamster has eaten the SEGA logo. What's wrong with me? All right, let's run with this. Okay. Oh, wow, okay. How the heck am I doing? Can I do a 360? Way, I can. Okay, good stuff. I'll press stay. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Is that really it? Can I pick a different stage? No. Okay, so if you press A, you go back out. Oh, so I collect that stuff, or what am I doing? Right, I think I need to go out of here. This is, I don't know what the heck this is. So, Virtua Hamster. If you've ever wanted to be a hamster, SEGA 32X style, well, now we've done it. Soulstar X, again, no idea what this is. I'm really not familiar with this system at all. Oh, Tresuractor, hey Pixel, Thames Water are digging up every bloody road. Roadworks, yeah, what is going on with that? It's crazy. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. They're all over the place. Oh, I think I've played this. I think this was an on-rail shooter, but I'm doing something here. If it's shooting, yeah, there was. So on my way to work, there's roadworks where when I get the bus in the morning, it's fine. On the way back, if I do grab a bus, which I don't like doing, but if there's issues on the underground, I grab it. Right, what am I doing here? Not really much. I can't see this thing firing. Oh, it's firing with C. Okay, I finally found a fire button. But yeah. So yeah, so on my road to work, there's roadworks, and then when I drove to my aunt's today, and back, there was roadworks on both sides. It was a dual carriageway, so I don't know whether it's one end of a pipe and the other. So what areas of London are you seeing these works in, Tresuractor? Because I'm seeing them in North, so I can tell you the specific roads: Lordship Lane and the A1. Those are the ones that I've driven past. But to be honest, I haven't really been doing much driving apart from that. I mean, local. I've been doing local driving, like around Wood Green and whatnot, you know. But okay, I don't know what we're doing here. We're going to run another game. Kind of interesting-ish. All right, I think X-Men is the arcade game. Let's run that. And that's a different proto. Oh, I'm in North, but I drive all over London. Oh, man, I don't envy you, man. I hate driving. Absolutely hate. Oh, wow. What the heck is this? That looks like Bishop to me, guys. Remember Bishop from the X-Men? Yeah, that is Bishop. Sorry, it says, I just noticed the name up there. Do I pick a different one or? Okay. What the heck is this? I thought this was X-Men, you know, the arcade conversion. I have no idea what I'm doing here. This is nuts. Hey, good evening, Anime Otaku. You know anything about this X-Men game? Oh, okay. Oh, now I'm... okay. Okay. Controls and that are weird on this. I'm actually not controlling it. I just realized I'm smashing the buttons. I'm legit doing nothing. I'm pressing nothing. He's doing that all by himself. I mean, it kind of looks cool, but at the same time, what the heck am I doing? Right. Maddie at Gaming. Okay, I kind of like, oh, Maddie at Gaming. Yo, is that Maddie, how you doing, man? Good on you, girl. Good to know that bad drivers are a universal experience and not just Canadian, North American thing. Oh, no. London, the drivers are generally okay. Sorry, we're stuck on this screen. Maddie, is that Maddie from Star Fox? Star Fox, the decomp, right? Just confirm. It has to be, right? We were speaking before. Absolutely awesome. An absolute pleasure to have you here. Awesome stuff. Right, let's run another game. So London, we've got, the drivers aren't bad. It's just roadworks, and you do get some bad drivers, but I have to say, compared to other countries of the world that I've gone to, yeah, London, I'm not for the whole part, are very, very good. Okay, so I think, okay, Afterburner complete. Okay, that's out for 32X. Okay, that was out for the Sega CD as well, so that was kind of interesting. Afterburner is always a fun time, so we can run that. Hopefully it gives us a wicked LR2EB. Okay, wicked. Sorry, not fully familiar with the names. Yo, Shifty in the house as well, man. A fellow London guy. I'm actually wondering, Shifty, because in regard to the Superstation 1, I think I might be getting the Superstation 1 first before the dock, because it looks like the dock's going to take longer. So I'm not sure how Takyudon's going to ship it out to me. It's going to be a review unit, so I think I'm going to go... okay, wicked. It's got an attract mode. Good. Yeah, I think I'll likely get that first. So I'll hold out on the games until I get the dock. Yo, we got Mando5 in the house. Mando, this stream is actually dedicated to you, man. You know, thank you for becoming a channel member live last stream. Really appreciate it. And we spoke, and you said anything Sega, and we kind of agreed on 32X. I'm enjoying doing anything at the moment, especially when it has that backwards. When it has that backwards thumbnail going for it, you know, like a flipped horizontal one. What we got here? No, I really do appreciate it. Colma, how you doing, man? I want 32X on the analog pocket. Need to get a MiSTer one day. Well, MiSTers are going for good prices. What else was I going to say? Yeah, hopefully we will get one. I know Boogerman's kind of done some work on the 32X, but I don't know how well it plays. But, you know, Boogerman is me and him get on really well. So usually if there's anything in the works, he kind of hooks me up with early access. So if that is something that comes out, you can, you know, be sure that I'll try and share it on the channel as soon as I can. Let me just read Maddie's comment. So it's an acronym. Head dev on. Lilac Reloaded for emulation. Star Fox 64 back in 2011. LR2EB is Lilac Reloaded to Electric Boogaloo. So really into Star Fox. So I was actually speaking to a friend earlier, and we came to the conclusion that if a decomp comes out of a Nintendo 64 game, it pretty much automatically becomes the best way of playing that game. There's decomps out for like other systems, like lesser systems, say a Super Nintendo game. They're also very good, but like GoldenEye, not GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, that just blew me away when I played that. Star Fox is another one. So they've just become the best way of playing them, man. I play them on a Windows device, I play them on my Steam Deck, I play them on an ultra wide monitor. By the way, I just bought a 4K monitor today. It was really good. I found a good deal that was going for, Anime, how much was it going on in Holland? It was going for like 400 and something euros, and I found it for like 189 pounds here, and I needed a 27-inch 4K. I haven't got a lot of space, so I've got that coming. I need to buy a 4K capture card, then hopefully on future 4K devices we can output to 4K. So I'm looking forward to that. Guys, if anyone has any requests for the 32X, I should have all the games here. If I don't have all the games here, please blame Anime Otaku, who is in chat, because it will be his fault. But I'm happy to run any game. Oh, there you go, Blackthorne. I was kind of looking at that and that kind of sounded interesting. Blackthorne, here we go. What's the Colibri? Is that a game? Colma, if there's any game, see the way Anime Otaku has put it in chat. If you put it in block capitals, it stands out. And especially when I'm going through chat and having a look at it, or I have to go back a little bit because I can scroll back on the comments in my like OBS Studio kind of software that I've got running. So yeah, just put it in block capitals. If that is the name of the game, Colibri. Ah, wicked. There you go. Now look how it stands out. When I'm looking at chat, it looks really cool. Okay, so what we're doing, let's go practice. Oh, I remember playing this, man. I'm looking forward to getting the new screen, you know, Anime. This one I've got, it's a great screen, but anytime anything's dark, it's an extra little bit to have a look at, because I can see it's a lot brighter on my OBS screen. So I can't remember this. Can I? Oh, no, you can't shoot them. All right, no friendly fire. Where's the fun in that? Okay, so when you move it up, it just kind of blends into the background, or takes that little step in the background, right? So that's okay, need to put the gun away. Naturally makes sense. So this is a game where you really need to get jiggy with the controls. Can I? I was hoping just to be able to jump. So this is really cool. The animation's good. By the way, is this out for any other systems as well, or is this like a... Okay, that's the bring the gun out button. No, we don't want that. Okay, that's the jump button. Fantastic. Oh, there's the run button. Look at the way he runs. He runs like a wrestler. He legit runs like a wrestler. You know the way you see him like when they're doing clotheslines and stuff. It looks like they're running there. Okay, where am I? Am I here? Can I open the door? No. Okay. All right, we're going a different way. So this looks like a really good game, and I feel like if I was to play the 32X, this is a game that I'd enjoy playing, because it's very Prince of Persia-y, another world. What else is it? Flashback. It's got the animation, it's got the jump in that way, and they're good action adventures. So right, but it's a little bit slower moving, so I mean, why not go into it? Because yeah, it's can we jump across? We can jump across. All right, let's do the run. The run is brilliant. Run is absolutely superb. Is there a way? No, I can't. Okay, can I jump up here? Whoops. No. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go another game. I'm gonna go for Colibri. Let's check it out. Colibri. No idea what this is, and this is what's fun about checking out new systems on the MiSTer FPGA. You know, I don't think I'd really be trying out the 32X if it wasn't for the MiSTer. Sure, you've got software emulation, but yeah, it's not something. The MiSTer just, I like the simplicity of the MiSTer. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to the front end that Taki is going to bring, but I do like the simplicity after years and years of setting up so many emulation devices and just having it, and then when I've actually set it up, I don't actually play it. So, oh man. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a unique gaming experience. I'm a bird. I've got like a little dash attack. Do I fight the butterflies? So instead of Echo the dolphin, you've got Colibri the... I don't know what they're called. I'm not really a bird watcher. Okay. Do I fight anything? Am I just flying around? This is fantastic. Oh, you can dash in different directions. Okay, that's interesting. Do I suck out some pollen, or? Are they attacking me? Wow, what a unique gaming experience. There's butterflies, okay. I don't know what do I do in this game? Oh man, keep the recommendations coming, guys, but just keep them in block capitals, the way you can see others have requested it there. I wanna get some pollen, man. Things aren't letting me get it. Okay, no idea what to do. And anyone saying in chat, what is the just an intro level? Oh, before an actual game, yeah, okay. Where do I go into the intro level though? How do I do this intro level? Can I, you know, does the general rule of fly or go from left all the way to the right apply? Can I just get out of the level? Wow. Okay. Pause, no. It's interesting. I like to see what this game and what the you have to feed on a flower with the A button. Thank you so much. I thought there was a way I had to like get some pollen out or something. Okay. They're kind of holding me back. Okay, it's got to be this one here with like the juice aura flowing out, you know? Come on. These birds, man, they'll let me. Come on, I'm there. Am I even feasting on a flower? Guys, I wouldn't survive in the wild, man. These birds aren't letting me eat any of the flowers, man. I'm mashing that A button, look. This is super frustrating. It's a proper mad bird eat bird world out here, man. Indeed, this is crazy. Oh, I cannot believe it. Let's go to another plant. Is there a plant higher up? I mean, at this rate, I'll eat a butterfly or a ladybug. All the other birds are around like the flowers. Okay, I think I'm going to move on to another game. That orange one's all the way to the right of where the toad. Okay, the orange one all the way to the right. Okay, I'm actually colorblind, so I'm going to try and see which one is orange. Oh, wow, there's a toad. I didn't even notice that. Is this? Ah, there you go. That's the orange one. Ah, look at that. Interesting. Echo the hummingbird. Brilliant. Good one there, Gillian. Okay, we've done the level, but what's a unique gaming experience? Really like that toad, guys. I remember seeing like a massive toad before. I know some people like lick it to get a buzz, but man, how much can that buzz be worth it when you lick that toad? I heard the buzz is really good actually, but I'm not a buzzing type of guy anymore. Right, what am I doing here? Oh, I've got a bees devil. Oh, can I fire now? Oh, wow, it's turned into a shmup. Brilliant, superb, wow. Oh, now I can, wow. Oh, this is nuts. What a crazy game. Is this an exclusive on the 32X? I take it I've got to feast on some flower again now, right? Let's find that flower. that looks like I can feast on it. Oh, but other birds are here. Now, am I supposed to let like the other birds eat or something? I'll tell you, I'll shoot them all, man. It's at the end of the level. What the hell? I got myself a Sonic ring. I can't believe how crazy this game is. Come on, I'll shoot you, butterflies. Okay. What happened there? Did I die? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. I want to run another game though, but wow. Seriously, wow. Like, what a crazy game, man. Love discovering stuff like this. You know, I think it'll make a good video, like most unique, kind of crazy, offbeat, like shmups, you know? Proper Sparrow game. Appreciate you guys telling me about this because I wouldn't have figured it out otherwise. Metalhead, is that like is that actual metal or is that like rock and roll Metalhead? Also pitch some colorblind friendly enhancements in the game, like, oh nice, that's really, really cool. I remember like a friend of mine, or I can't remember the username, man. Glad you continued it past the intro section. You got to experience it. No worries, Koma. Koma, you don't have to shout all the way through, yeah? Leave the shouting to actual just game titles, because then it's easy to pick that out. Like right now, I get you were shouting because you were frustrated at me not finding the flower, but I found the flower now. No, all good, man. No worries, no worries. But it's just like the game titles then stand out. So now when I'm looking at it now, I can just see your ones there. But I get it, because if you didn't shout, I may not have picked that flower, man. And wow, that was... No worries, man. No worries. Star Wars Arcade. Yes, absolutely. That's going to be next. Okay, one thing I like when we get a good attract mode is that I don't necessarily have to play the game. So this one here is called Metalhead. I'm going to pause it a second and take a sip of my drink. I haven't drunk a Monster for ages, but that's what I have today.
Metalhead quickly proved its efficiency, which caused the over-militarization of the countries of the Federation.
Okay, let's go Star Wars Arcade. Well, we're at Knuckles Chaotix. We can do that one after as well. So let's do Star Wars Arcade. Okay. I don't want to get done. I hate it when I get like those flagged copyright thing for the soundtrack, but that Star Wars soundtrack is so epic. Also, massive shout out to all channel members and patrons, man. Really do appreciate you guys, man. It was because of your contributions that I was able to offset the cost of the game, bub, man. So I'm looking forward to that in February, it's expected, maybe sooner. So really, really cool there. You can still buy a game, bub, but it'll be after the initial. Wow, this looks amazing. I'm gonna have to turn on my my PVM. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that, getting that new monitor on Monday. Shame Amazon didn't have it like straight away, you know, like when they have it the next day delivery. They had it for Monday, but that's good enough, man. Yeah, I've turned on my PVM now just for me to have a look at it. I know sometimes if I can be bothered, what I should do is have like another camera, and that camera points at the PVM, so we can have a little bit of a analog looky as well. I know there's a way I can like put my phone in OBS as a camera, which will probably be better quality than the webcam that I have. You know, everyone used webcams during COVID, so I bought one for my PC. Actually, my laptop at the time, it was a Zephyrus. It doesn't have a webcam. Okay, I've got to see a Star Destroyer. I think that gag from Spaceballs. Oh, I need to watch Spaceballs again. Really need to watch it. It's been a long time. There's a sequel to that coming out or something now, isn't there? There's a follow-up to that. Oh, Doom Resurrection, we've got that. Let's have a look at that. It'll be a bit dark, but I'll have to. Oh yeah, okay, we're gonna do Enhance. Why not? Yeah, I need to watch that, man. But I watched like Andor, then I watched Rogue One, then the original trilogy, and then I went to watch The Force Awakens. But I did the original. Oh, it's a trap! It's a trap! It's a trap! I can't help it, you know. I say that. Oh wow, light speed. I still say to this day the best Star Wars experience is that, you know, the little thing you got with the original Battlefront on what was it on the PlayStation, the PS4 for PSVR. Man, that is such a great Star Wars experience. Oh, okay. Wow, this is banging. Love it. So good on a CRT as well. Love it. Ooh, great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. What's the slow button? There we go. Wow, love it. I'm like a kid in the arcade. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, so that PSVR experience that you got as a free add-on on Battlefront, wow, so good. Like it felt like I was in Star Wars. I've got like the Quest, which one is it? The Meta Quest 3 or something? The latest one that's out. I don't really use it. I really like watching movies on it because I don't like going cinema. So that for me is like cinema in my own home. Yeah, like they've got the Darth Vader games on everything. I really need to play them, man. I kind of had like a frozen shoulder for a bit, but I've kind of recovered a lot from that. Apart from I'm still limited to some mobility in my left arm because of it. But yeah, it's a lot better. I was in pain for like 6 months with that, man, until it got sorted. So I didn't really use it, but I should use it at some point. But it's all down to how much time you have. Xbox 360 games look good. I mean, okay. What's that on? Yeah, you know what? CRT is just so good. So darn good. Big shout out to one of my friends, man, that actually gave me this PV. Oh, look at that. Am I taking on a Star Destroyer? Oh, no evasive maneuver, man. I'm going in. Wow. This is freaking amazing. Slow down. Wow. See this, see this. Like, being the Star Wars fan that I am, like if I saw this at the time, I would have went, yeah, I want a 32X. I want it. It's got Star Wars on there, and this is a good game, guys. Like I've got goosebumps right now, you know. I don't know if you get that. If you grew up watching the Star Wars movies, do you get goosebumps when you get that Star Wars moment? I mean, don't get me wrong, I get suckered for Star Wars stuff sometimes. For Battlefront, when Battlefront 1 was it? Not the old Battlefront, but the PS4 one. And I remember buying the season pass for it, man. That was a big regret. No one was online playing with me, man. None of my friends bought it. So there you go. But you know, the force felt strong that day, and I bloody made the purchase and bought the season pass. But the VR thing was really good. What's the other one? The one by EA, Squadrons. I know that would be really good in VR. I should set up my VR on my PC to go in that Meta headset to play it. But you know, something about VR. It's cool, but I don't think you can do it in massively long doses the way you can on a normal game in front of a TV or on a handheld. This is fantastic, man. What a game. Oof. Yay! You heard R2-D2 there, guys. Wow. I need, where are they? Okay. I need to pay attention to my map as well. Wow. There's one more. Come around. Come on, come on. I just want to get this one. Yes. Autopilot R2-D2 auto. This is brilliant, guys. Brilliant. If you play this, you need. Oh man, the R2-D2 voice was superb. We are going in light speed. Right. What was the next game? Someone said Doom Resurrection. Oh, I love how Admiral Akbar shows up there. But this is a stream. We're looking at a lot of games, and we need to do that. So what was the game there? I think. Oops, sorry, not my sets. Here we go. Doom Resurrection version 3.4. Admiral Taku, thank you as always, man. Pleasure to have met you and have you as a friend. Like Anime Otaku really helps out with the channel, like a lot of stuff. And obviously we do the website Metal Game Solid together. So if you're not already signed up to that, it really does help out. If you, it's like going back to the early days of the internet, you know, where you go in and you leave your messages on the site and everything. So definitely check that one out. Knuckles Chaotic after Doom. Yes, absolutely. We need to do that. Okay. All right. Okay. So Doom. Okay. Cool. All right. We're going in. I know a lot of people really like Doom. Have they got strafe buttons in there? No. Okay. It is like it asked me when I set the controls in the MiSTer menu. It's I configured like 6 buttons. So maybe there's an option for a 6-button controller. Actually, let's have a look. Input. So 6-button mode. Right. Let's go 6-button mode now. Let's see if that actually does something in this. Okay, there you go. So the top. Okay, cool, excellent. No, we want a weapon in our hands. So interesting. Okay. So if you hold down C, you can and then move it left and right. You can strafe as well. I know a lot of people really like Doom. Let's blow up the barrel. Oh, okay. Here we go. Good stuff. I tried playing the new Doom, man. They are crazy, man. I bought it recently, actually, on Steam. I did have it for the Switch, and then I think I traded it in and I sold it for the Switch. But yeah, that's nuts. So, guys, does anyone know, was this like an official game that came out and it was like hacked and made better, or is this like a fan kind of port that came over? I don't know much of the history behind this. I think Doom is what really put first-person shooters on the map, like initially, and then there was obviously Half-Life that is like a big daddy when it comes to first-person shooters. But before this, there was Wolfenstein, but not everyone. It didn't have the same impact Doom did, you know. Doom is just absolutely nuts. That new Doom looks good as well, man. But the games are expensive. I can't pay £70 for a game. Don't get me wrong. If I had to, if there was a game out there somewhere, like I would buy it. But I bought this new PC with a 4080 Super to play Monster Hunter Wilds, and I haven't even bothered playing it. So there you go. The best thing I've played on it actually is Maddie's Star Fox decomp, man. Which, by the way, you don't need a 4080 Super to run. It will run on a potato. It's freaking awesome. So hopefully I'll have some new content regarding that as well. You know, having a look at Star Fox on the decomp on the PC, absolutely fantastic. Love that stuff. But guys, this is Doom. It is Doom. It plays well. It's got a solid frame rate. Everything about this is cool. So, you know, massive shout out to everyone that's involved in making this a thing. Chicken wing, right? So it was it Knuckles Chaotic? Is it? Yeah, Knuckles Chaotic, right? Glad I remember that because I have a memory like a sieve. So let's go US again. Okay, it's not here. I wonder which one. Okay, so we went USA. Let me go. No. Okay, Europe. Here we go. Knuckles Chaotic. Here we go. Knuckles Chaotic. So hopefully this is a 2D Sonic game. Now, I wasn't as big on Sonic back in the day as I was on like the Mario stuff. Oh, by the way, Maddie, Anime Otaku's really good at doing articles. So often when there's new games or when there's hacks or anything we're looking at, I often do the video side of it, and Anime Otaku will do the article side of it on Metal Game Solid. Or sometimes I'll do the article as well as the video, but we share a lot of work between us. So feel free to converse with Anime Otaku with anything. Have a look at Metal Game Solid. If you want anything on there regarding, you know, any of your work, then we're happy to put that on there. It's just another way that we do it, and anything that gets featured on Metal Game Solid gets featured in the weekly roundup. It's still in its infancy, but it's something that we're hoping to grow. I think it's got room to grow as long as we're persistent on there. You know, oh wow, this looks good. I don't even want to play it. Oh wow, what's that character there, man? There's like some little gator dude. Oh, this is the one I've played. This has got that kind of mechanic where it's got, what's the word? It's got that elastic kind of thing where you kind of have to like pull yourself about. I might just watch the attract mode on this. I feel like last time I tried to play it, the way my brain is wired, I just couldn't kind of get to grips with it, man. Is there anything in my hands on some Sega systems? I never had. Do you know what? Maddie, have you actually got a MiSTer FPGA? Because if you haven't, I can't recommend it enough. Like, there are so many people I know that were purists with their hardware, and when they tried the MiSTer, they still keep their hardware, but they're happy to put it away and use the MiSTer. You know, you can have simultaneous outputs to a output to, I'll show you, to HDMI and VGA. Let me show you an example, because I like doing stuff real time here sometimes, and that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to, this is for you, Maddie. So for example, now when I'm playing this, let me bring this out, guys. Bear with me, enjoy the attract mode. And what I am going to do is I've just sent myself a picture that I need to bring out here. That's pretty cool. I do apologize for my messy kind of studio and setup, but hey, we are going to check that out. So where is it? Okay, I need to find it here. Here we go. Okay, guys. So Maddie, check this out, right? This is my kind of current setup that I'm using. So on the wall, that's the monitor I'm going to replace. I've got a new monitor coming on Monday, a 4K 60. But I'm outputting via HDMI with my capture card, which is on the right of the PVM. Then I've got the PVM, which is giving me the analog display. And over here, I've got like my OBS running. If you haven't got a MiSTer FPGA, honestly, I can't recommend it enough. This is my current setup in the corner of my bedroom. My wife's watching a movie with the kids, and it's Saturday, so they can stay up late. It means I can stream late. But yeah, that is my humble little setup here, man. So definitely grab a MiSTer. You can output to analog, you can output to digital. It really is the gift that just keeps on giving, man. Oh, you're a bit of a hardware purist. Oh, but I also am an emulation enthusiast. My media PC is set up with pretty much every system under the sun. If I ever had money, though, I would definitely get some FPGA hardware. I would say, look, whenever that time comes and you've got a bit of disposable cash, MiSTers, for example, now, at one point, a full MiSTer FPGA set was around $600, $500 cheapest. That's if you bought a pre-made one. Then you had Takiyudon come on the scene, a company called QM Tech, and they made alternative DE10 Nano boards. You've also got Harrier that do like an alternative board. Even though they're cheaper than an original setup, they don't quite match the price point that the Chinese branded ones are doing. But the Chinese ones, like the QM Tech one and the MiSTerFPGA, are on point, and for roughly say $200, you can kind of get an all-in-one system. They're currently selling like the Superstation one for $200, so whatever it is with taxes and deliveries. But once you've got that, it'll be interesting, because I always like hardware purists trying it out, and they might say, okay, like 80% of the cores on here I feel I can replace my hardware with, but then there's a couple that I still like going to my hardware with. An example of that was, we had Zofa from Zofa's Domain. The website had him for an interview on here, and there was a game on the Mega CD or the Sega CD core which doesn't work properly on the MiSTer, so he still uses his Sega CD, and that's something that hopefully will get addressed and working in the future. So yeah, it's never going to be perfect, but yeah, the MiSTerFPGA I think you can get for like 150 when it's in stock. plus delivery. So there are cheap ways of getting them on there, man. If converted to US dollar, Canadian wallet is going to hurt. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, so yeah, they're sold in US dollars, but there are cheap options out there. All right, I'm gonna give this a quick go, but I do remember playing this, and I feel like part of my brain is wired up wrong and disabled because I couldn't get to grips with the mechanics straight away. Between jobs at the moment. Well, you know what, Maddie, you're very, very talented. The fact that what you're doing with Star Fox and all the work that you're putting in there, it just means that it's a matter of time. Someone will grab you up and someone will grab your talent, and they will, you know, I'm sure you'll be an asset wherever you are. You know, a lot of people that do work within the retro gaming community, whatever it is, whatever you do, whether you're doing ROM hacks, whether you're doing decomps, all of that stuff takes a certain amount of knowledge. It's certainly not stuff that I can do. So I'm really, really hoping that you get yourself a job, you get yourself a, as I like to say, super duper job. So how's the mechanic in it? I don't even know. Yeah, you get yourself a good job, because there's a lot of people I generally speak to that are so involved, and while they're like in between jobs and they're doing stuff, they're just so talented in what they do. Okay. And you know, when they do get a job, they are flourishing. I mean, within FPGA gaming, I've, you know, spoken and met people that are heavily involved in the scene that have contributed to some of the biggest tech companies out there, and in very, very high up roles. So we're talking, you know, people involved in the Call of Duty franchise. We are talking about people that were partially involved in inventing Siri for Apple devices, been featured, and this is what they have as a hobby. So Maddie, you definitely get something, right? Yeah, you'll get something, man. Just keep trying, and always remember, you know, if you get a rejection or anything, don't let it knock you down. Don't let it bug you or anything like that. Just yeah, man, just perseverance, man. Just keep doing it, and you will get something. Okay, you know what? Okay, so skip. Let's just go skip. Okay, hold B button. I'm holding B button. So this is a very momentum based game, you know, and the D-pad then release the B button and they kind of ding you up. I really feel, is this a 32X exclusive, by the way, guys? I'm not exactly sure. This one always gets kind of tried. Okay, so let's do that and then let go. Oh, sorry. I mean, it's a very, very good mechanic. Oh, I can do the spin as well. Okay, maybe I need to do it when I'm over here. Charge. Oh, wow. Okay, if you need that momentum, this is a good game, guys. Yeah, never ported, remains on foot. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is really good. So this is a good reason to get the game, because it does have a good feel to it. Don't worry about how I'm playing it. I'm sure when someone good plays it, it just looks fantastic. Definitely not me though. It just feels like once you get that kind of kinetic energy going, it just works really, really well. I'll pull you up. Okay, cool. Right, I'm gonna run another game because I feel like I'm gonna embarrass myself even more. Let's do a little bit of Mortal Kombat 2. Now, I always find Mortal Kombat could be very, very, it's always very, very laggy. I think the game's just laggy compared to other beat 'em ups out there. I could be mistaken, but I believe someone was working on a ROM hack for Sonic the Hedgehog to essentially turn it into Chaotix. Okay, that's good. I mean, anything's possible from ROM hacks. The stuff that they do is amazing. Here we've got Josias. Hello from Brazil. Welcome, Brazil, man. Absolutely love Brazil, man. Love Brazil. We get so many people from so many different countries, and I like doing streams at different times. I'm going to try and do a stream tomorrow morning. I'll see what's happening, what the wife is saying. I do need to take the kids out, so I usually get the kids a takeaway on Saturday, but my wife's brother, like the kids' uncle, he turned up today, not unannounced. Like, we knew, and he turned up with he turned up to the house with like pizza and like chicken and all this food, like And I was like, all right, kids, we're not going to eat out today. Your uncle's brought lots of food, and I had some of the food myself. But I had my mind set on this Chinese that the kids got last week, and I tried it, and they had this chicken. It was called Cherry Kiss Chicken or something, and it tasted really good. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting that next week, man. Need to try that, man. Yeah. Yeah, go eat something, Maddie, man. Yeah, definitely eat something, and before you know it, you'll have a CV out there, and you'll have a high-flying job, and you'll be like, I'm not speaking to you guys anymore. I don't do ROM hacks. I'm a high flyer earning 200k a year. By the way, how many Canadian dollars to the US dollar? Because I know the pound is stronger than the dollar, but I know the Canadian dollar is weaker than the US dollar. So let's run with this. Now, I did like Mortal Kombat 2 on the Super Nintendo. I thought it was a great game. Bracker was my guy, but I've kind of forgotten most of the moves. So yeah, you can't go wrong with Sub-Zero or Scorpion most of the time. So let's go there. Let's go here and freeze, sucker. You got nothing on me. Let's. I do like taking some shots of the PVM and then posting them on social media. What I really do like doing. Yeah, see, it feels so laggy, this, man. It's just Mortal Kombat, I think. Okay, where's my other kick button? Right, okay. Sorry, guys, trying to... Oh, maybe this is a free button game. Is it a free button game? Let's see. Are the top buttons doing anything? Yeah, it's a free button game. So, start is block. Remember that on the Mega Drive? Start was block. Okay, so you've got, instead of down, it's down back to do. Is he going to do a fatality? Yeah, not quite a fatality. Oof. Even worse right now, 71 cents on the dollar. Okay, so 71 cents equals, all right, oh, that's not terrible, but I've never really kept an eye on the exchange rate. Sorry guys, I don't understand why we've only got a 6-button one. Let's have a look. Let's make sure the input is that. Input. Yeah, we have got 6 buttons. Okay. So I used to like, so Liu Kang had the bicycle kick, which was absolutely amazing, man. Like when this came out, friends, we used to play this against one another. But like, don't get me wrong, I am not great at fighting games, right? But a friend of mine, I was always the best in my little circle. So even though you're not seeing any evidence of that right here, I'm just getting battered by Baraka every time. Yeah, so my friend stopped playing me, but obviously when I went out to the arcade and I played better people, I got battered. I was the best in my social group. Where's this bicycle kick, man? I know it was hold down one of the kick buttons. That was such a cool move. Yeah, Mortal Kombat just feels so laggy. Come on, do a finishing move on me, man. Don't chicken out, Baraka. Oh, he did. He done a stage fatality with his spikes up top. Right, there you go. Good stuff there. Baraka is... Oh, no, it's free button game. I don't make excuses. Switch 2 plus Mario Kart World is going for 800. Wow, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I didn't want to buy the Switch, but I'm an idiot. I bought a Switch because I thought I'll stream and I'll do this stuff on there. I did do a couple of streams where people come and played Mario Kart, and it was fun, but playing Mario Kart by itself just didn't do it for me. Like at one point where it was, you know, I really did like Mario Kart, but I've always preferred, with the exception of the SNES one, which I really enjoyed one player, when the N64 one came out, because it had the 4 ports, here's the funny thing, a friend of mine gave me his N64 because he was leaving the country, his father was terminally ill, so he sold his properties and moved back, and he gave me his N64, and it's the very N64 that we used to play. It was our main N64. And Mario Kart on that, as well as GoldenEye, we used to play it multiplayer, man. It was a big multiplayer thing, you know. That's what we used to do. Back then we were DJs. We were always DJing Friday and Saturday night, doing radio. I remember doing a radio show Saturday afternoon, and all during the week and in between, you know, we'd be hanging out with each other and Mary Jane, and it'll be Mario Kart, GoldenEye. So Mario Kart on the N64, I have completed it, but the focus was never one player. And I feel all the other Mario Karts, Double Dash was good. I know people don't like it that much, but I like Double Dash. I thought it was a good game. Double Dash was good one player as well. And all the other ones, I kind of played them more two players. So yeah, that was Mario Kart. But yeah, I'm really honored to have the N64 that I kind of grew up with at a friend's house. It's got the expansion cart and everything in there. Yeah, Double Dash is good, man. And you know what, guys, like software emulation for the GameCube is so good. Like I wanted like a Dreamcast core, right? But I only wanted it for one game, Capcom versus SNK 2. But I have to say, the recent collection that came out has scratched my itch for that. So I'm not really that fussed about the Nintendo, the Dreamcast core. My Nintendo 64 was my very first console. I think I was 4. Wow, you're a lot younger than us. I was in my teens when it came out. I can't remember if I was in school, maybe towards the end of school or whatever. And my grandmother bought it for my sister and I. Our first game was Diddy Kong Racing, and cemented Rare as one of the greats in my mind. Absolutely. So Diddy Kong Racing was fun. We had that one, but we never played it because the multiplayer was better on Mario Kart. But I did hear that for one player modes, Diddy Kong Racing was better. And for multiplayer, Mario Kart was better. But yeah, my age of 4, man, dude, you got a cool granny, man. Like, my granny didn't even know what it was. I'll tell you something really funny about my grandmother, actually. Let's run another game that might have an attract mode. I don't know if anyone's come out with anything. I will check it in a second. Let's put Virtua Fighter on. Maybe that's got a good attract mode. So I used to, hey, Scandals in the house. Hey, do you know what? So the mirrored thumbnails. So, okay, I'll tell you how the mirrored thumbnails happens. If you look at my live streams and you look at all the mirrored thumbnails, the first one that I did was Neo Geo. So what I like doing for my thumbnails is I like to have gameplay footage myself, and I like to take a screenshot of it. So for example, if I was doing a video now of Virtua Fighter on the 32X, I'd run the game and I would take a screenshot of some of the footage I've captured. Then I know it's all fully mine. Don't get me wrong, I sometimes just use random images. Often I do. But for the gameplay part, I like to use that. So I wanted to capture an image of Neo Geo for a live stream I wanted to do. So what happened is, you know the Neo Geo loading screen, when it says Neo Geo, it goes from white to black, Neo Geo, then whatever else it says. It flips it around at one point. And when I flipped it around, I was like, wow, this actually looks really good. I liked it. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to use the backwards one. And I've done the backwards one. I stuck the MiSTer logo on there. Then I was like, nah, man, I'm going to flip the MiSTer logo as well. And then I was like, I'm going to flip Mr. Kun. But here's one thing. Once you flip Mr. Kun, he looks exactly the same. The symmetry is just the same image on both sides, right? So then I remember doing the N64 and I was like, let me flip the controller. So I just got into this flip thing and I really liked it. So all the live streams I'm doing, I'm just going to have that flipped image on there from now on, man, at least for the foreseeable future. Until I get bored of it, then I'll be like, all right, I need to change it to something else. But yeah, I really like that flipped one, man. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, the way your brain works is, even though you know it's flipped, you'll read it. You'll recognize like the logo, you'll see the SEGA on the side, the 32X. It's that thing where I have to pay attention when I'm looking at stuff, especially technical stuff at work, or if I'm looking at a guidebook for something or whatever, because sometimes something is you're reading it, but you're not reading it. Your brain's just compensating for you. And I've looked at these random tests on the internet where it's got something written and it's something completely different. And you're reading it, and that's why the website Metal Game Solid, we really need it to become established, because I even myself keep going to say Metal Gear Solid. So it's definitely, it's a good play on the name, but when people, when we were first searching for it, it would just come up with Metal Gear Solid stuff. And when you look at Metal Game Solid for the first time, you might actually read it Metal Gear Solid. I'm sure many people do. So they might look at it and think, oh, that's actually Metal Gear Solid. So there's the distinguishing factor. So I was going to tell you guys a story about my grandmother. So what used to happen is when I was like 18, 19 and that, younger, even younger than that before. But when I was 18, 19, I was going out clubbing, DJing. And guys, it was a wild time. I lived the UK garage scene. I lived it. I lived it for a number of years and I absolutely loved it. So I was always out Friday and Saturday night, sometimes even Thursday and Sunday night. It was crazy times. Loved every minute of it. Can't do it now. I'm too old. But so I used to go out every Saturday, and my mum was like, we have to go to your nan's on Sunday. So we used to have to go there. But I was out Saturday night. I was popping more pills than Pac-Man, the power pills, seeing ghosts, listening to strange electronic music. I was living the life of Pac-Man, guys. But the effect of that was that the next day I couldn't really eat much or anything. You know, if you've been at clubbing and you've really abused yourself with Pac-Man pills and everything else and everything under the sun, right? The next day your mouth is like cooked because of, you don't notice everything you've been doing that night, smoking, everything else, right? So when I'd go to my grandmother's, right, and my grandmother would make this food, whatever it was hot food and it's not something I wanted to eat. As soon as I went to my grandmother's and I took one bite of that Sunday meal, I used to break up into a sweat. Not gonna lie, guys, it was a crackhead sweat, 100%. And my grandmother used to say, your son's on drugs to my mum. And my mum used to go, nah, he's not. He's just sweaty. He's just a sweaty boy. He's always been sweaty and all of that. But I think obviously, like, my mum knew, but she just decided not to know, because some of the stuff I used to like smoke stunk. And I used to think just chewing like a double mint would get rid of the scent, right? And obviously I've been teetotal since 2013, nothing zilch. And now when someone's had like a bit of MJ, I can stink it everywhere. So I must have been going around to my nans, and sometimes there was different members of the family, man. They all knew I was a crackhead when I was young. I just thought they didn't. They just never said anything. So yeah, I used to break up into this sweat, and my nan used to say in front of me to my mum, your son's on drugs, and she's like, nah, he's just a sweaty boy. So yeah, that was interesting. I did like my nan. She was a nice lady. Apart from she worked out before anyone else I was a crackhead and told my mum. But hey, you know, bygones be bygones. All right, let's run another game. I feel attract mode has done this justice over here. Let's have a look. All right, let's have a look. No one's coming out with games, so I'm going to go into a different folder. Okay, before we do that, let's put on Space Harrier. And I hope Space Harrier has an attract mode, because it does look like a yeah, it's a fantastic looking game. Hello there, he's waving at me. Right, let's have a look. Come on, show us some gameplay, man. If not, I have to play. Really like how what they call those mammals there, man. They look really cool. But be right back. Gonna take a sip of my drink. Oh, that's nice. Don't know why having like Monster while I stream just tastes amazing, man. I would take an adrenaline overdose, so I wouldn't be able to sweat at all. I'm not sure if maybe I had seen Pulp Fiction by then. Remember Pulp Fiction? Adrenaline straight in the heart. Oh, nuts! Absolutely nuts. Yeah, I'm not sure. The thing is, they all knew I was dodgy. It's like at the age of 18, yeah, was I remember one of my friends was like, yeah, my dad's got a club, do you want to come and work in it at the age of 18? And his dad owned quite a few clubs, and I was like, yeah, man. So I used to like work there, then like, you know, the DJing and everything else. It was freaking awesome, man. It was awesome. So before 2013, stood for Pixel Crackhead Ninja. You know what? Not fully crackhead. I wasn't chemical Pixel Cherry Ninja back then. I was light. I was only like Mary Jane for a few years. Because once I got married, and I think, when did I get married? Hold on. I think it was 2004 maybe? 2006 I think I got married. I never remember my wedding anniversary. My wife always tells me, but the good thing about my wife is she's not into celebrating this stuff, and I'm very lazy into celebrating this stuff, so I never ever do it. But yeah, so by the time I got married, the only thing I did once in a while was a bit of MJ, but then I kind of knocked that on the head from 2013 onwards as well. It started getting me really, really paranoid. But before that, I was clean for years, man. Just one of those things, you know. What happens is, like, so I remember when I was 18 and people used to tell me, all these guys that go clubs and that, they get these really bad like come downs and hangovers, and I never had it when I was 18, 19, 20. Then once you start getting to your mid-20s, you start feeling wrong, getting depressed and paranoid and mash up, and that is obviously all the extra endorphins you're using. It's like, nah, this is payback time and it takes longer to generate. So naturally I wanted to step away from that anyway. I saw some of your Liberty caps out walking today, brought back memories. I resisted picking them. Cool. Right, okay guys, any kind of other games there, but I'm liking the 32X. I have to say it's a great little add-on system for the Mega Drive, man. You know, the SEGA Power, the Power of Tower, sorry, not the Power of Tower, the Tower of Power was a legit thing. Okay, so that was in Europe. What have we got in Haxon? Oh, we had a look at them. Open Lara, I think that's the Tomb Raider thing for it as well. Honestly, sometimes I put stuff on it and I don't even remember. Okay, so here we are. There's jump. Oh, nice. Okay. Not getting any sound for this. So this is interesting. So Open Lara, they released Tomb Raider for the Game Boy Advance, wasn't it? That's nuts. I haven't tested that out yet. Now, don't get me wrong. I've never really been into the old Tomb Raiders. One of the best games I have ever played, though, I have to say, is the reboot of Tomb Raider. I played #1, and it's a game of epic scale. It is so darn good. So good. Such a good game. Does she hang on, Prince of Persia style? Come on, love, you can do it. Okay, you need to press a button to hang on. So yeah, the reboot, I recommend it to anyone to play. Even to this day and age, it is one of the best games I've played. Such an amazing game. I played the second one. The second one was meh. It was all right. It wasn't bad, but it was more like, hey, we are Tomb Raider, because the first one was so good. It was like banking off the success of that. Now the third one I've tried playing a few times, Shadow of Tomb Raider, and it does seem really good. Yeah, I haven't really kind of continued with it. I have no time for actual games, man, unless I'm streaming. Absalom, I keep saying it, I need to play Absalom. It really is that good a game. Right, let's run something else. Pinocchio, guys. Pinocchio. What we got here? Is it a boy that oh, okay. Is it yeah, is it the boy that lies with a long nose? Okay. Oh, our Animal Taku, you stopped drinking 6 years ago. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I've seen. So I grew up around a lot of my friends are Irish and English, and I grew up a lot of Irish families, and I saw firsthand the effect of alcohol for those that really abused it. So it's not really my thing. I know some people like it, and fair due to them if you're doing your stuff in moderation and everything, but you know, some people consider like MJ to be like worse than alcohol, but to be honest, all of it impairs your kind of judgment. So all of them are intoxicants one way or the other, you know. I'm teetotal in that I only take tea now. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. I'm literally, I think since 2013, the only time I tried something was when my wife was like pregnant and we went to the hospital. They had like the gas there. So I thought, you know what, I'll help myself for old time's sake, and I took a little hit of it, but that was it. That was it, the only time. Oh, there was a time where I had a trapped nerve actually, and they had to give me morphine. This was maybe about 10 years ago, 10, maybe 8 years ago. Yeah, I had sciatica, man. It was really bad at one point. Yeah, so I had a trapped nerve, and they gave me morphine, and I remember coming out of the hospital and it felt like I'd been clubbing the night before. I had the same feeling. So I guess that's what the equivalent of morphine and stuff, the way I felt after that was like, it literally felt like I felt zoned out on a the way I did on a Sunday morning. I remember actually after clubbing eating like McDonald's breakfast, man. I do miss the McDonald's big breakfast though, the one that used to come with like the scrambled eggs and everything. You can't get that anymore. You can get now is like the McMuffins or whatever they're called. They've completely gotten rid of that. I really do miss that. But yeah, Sunday morning, I can't believe I used to eat after that, you know. Obviously going to my grandmother's was a different story, you know. Okay, Pinocchio. This looks kind of interesting, though. I have to say, it's got that kind of Aladdin vibe about it, that Disney vibe of games that we had. So I am really appreciative of attract mode, because it means I can sit here waffling and not having to play, and we can actually check out games as well. Ooh, what is Maddie saying? Oh, I've got chronic sciatica. It's one of the reasons job hunting where I am is so hard, because it's pretty much or physical labor or standing for 8 hours a day. Oh, okay. Should you, I mean, look, with the skills that you've got with all the decomp stuff, the texture packs, could you not get something more IT related? I mean, the reason I got sciatica was I was doing night shifts and I was responsible for a big team, and I used to sleep on a chair. And then after I got sciatica, I thought, no, forget that. I started sleeping on the floor, and I got so used to sleeping on the floor at night shift. Sometimes I used to sleep for like 5 or 6 hours because I had a good team. The guy, my deputy that I had, he was a younger guy, so he used to go out clubbing. So we done day shifts on the weekend. He used to sleep then when it wasn't too busy. But yeah, so I started sleeping on the floor, and from when I started sleeping on the floor on night shift, never had sciatica since. In fact, it probably made my back better because of how straight it was. I can literally sleep anywhere. You can tell me sleep on that floor over there, I can sleep now. But it took me a long time to get used to it. It took me, like, when I say like it took me like a year and a bit to be able to sleep on the floor. I just couldn't do it, could not do it, and I persevered, and eventually I could sleep on the floor. You know, it feels good. I'll tell you, I got so comfortable when I was sleeping at my last job. Now I work Monday to Friday, so there's no sleeping at work. But my previous job, I used to sleep on the floor sometimes, and honestly I used to wake up and I thought I was at home. That's how comfortable I was sleeping on the floor. I'm about 40 minutes away from anything tech related and without a vehicle, sadly, and remote work is more difficult to find without getting swindled. Yeah, I mean, look, just keep trying. Don't let it get you down, man. Sciatica is bad, and they say walking and everything is better for it. I had to get a morphine, yeah, it was a morphine injection, and that's what kind of done it. I went to a chiropractor at one point as well. But now it hasn't come back for a while. The only thing that I did get was last October, a year ago, was when I got the COVID jab, man. I got pain in my arm after getting, like, it was the 3rd COVID vaccination I got. I'm not really I'm not someone that's a conspiracy theorist, but I do listen to other people. I'm not completely against alternative views, and I'm not like, oh, this is that. I'll just say I really don't know. There's a lot of crap around everywhere. But I got like the first 1-2 COVID jabs and then a booster. Everything was fine. When I got it last year, man, I got a pain in my arm and it ruined my arm. Whatever it did, like, it just gave me frozen shoulder, man. And I thought it was just something that was going to go. And I got it treated 6 months later. And then after 6 months or so, and even by the time my treatment came through, it was like 9 months. And then when I got like a steroid injection in there, the pain's gone, but I am losing some, I don't have full mobility yet, but I do exercises for that. My job is often looking for remote workers, devs in 3D artists. There you go, look at that. Maddie, are you any devs in 3D art? You know, if you can, then maybe Scandal can help you out with some remote working. So cheers for that, Scandal, and Maddie, if that's something you can do. You know, work is out there, but the thing is, I get it, because when you're looking for a job and you get those knockbacks, it can be quite annoying. Like, I tried to change my line of work to go into something that was a little bit less money, but the hours were like minute. And I got this job, and I knew one of the guys in the company, and he was like, "Oh, Pixel, we can't wait to get you. Awesome." But I had a interview with my contact, as well as like they had a person in there called like a head of talent, I guess another word for HR. And the reason I didn't get the job, you know, I've heard the term you're overqualified, but my contact in there said, look, he likes you, he thought you would have been ideal at the job, but he honestly thought that you'd get bored in this job and you'd leave like a few months down the line. Obviously, I couldn't tell him that I would sit there editing YouTube videos and writing articles on Metal Game Solid, because I purposely went for that job, because I knew, like, in a 35-hour week, I'm literally going to have to do less than 10 hours work, which means it gives me 25 hours to kind of mess around with my stuff and just be on standby if there's anything. But you can't say that. You know, when they ask me what I would do when there's not stuff to do in the office, I made up lots of nonsense, you know, that was constructive, and they thought, yeah, this guy is going to get bored, you know. But like, wicked. All right, let's run another game. Let's see what else this system offers us. Let's go to Japan. Okay, that's interesting. Not a lot of Japanese games. That's interesting. Stellar Assault. I think I've got like a hacked Saturn version of the game of this where they've either translated it or they've done something to it, which is really, really cool. But interesting to see this on the 32X. Sorry, Maddie, I'm laughing at your analogy there, bashing my head until a brick wall. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Some of the stuff that I use, people tell me, hey, do you know there's better software for that? And I'm like, you know what? I'm used to this software. This is what I do my editing in. This is what I do. Look, this is what I'm going to use. Like Anime always says to me, look, use Photoshop for your thumbnails. Every single thumbnail of mine I have done on my mobile phone. And unfortunately, there's an app that I used for so long. When I got a new phone, it doesn't work on that one. So I had to find a different app. So every thumbnail that I have done on my phone. Yes, I know I can use it on a PC. There's probably better software. Nah, man, I do it on my phone because that's what I want to do. So yeah, I get that, you know, using the stuff there, cool. 2DR is pretty much the limit of my marketable skills, but it's not that marketable. Okay, well look, you know what, Maddie, you'll get something, man. Just keep trying, and hopefully you can do something to get rid of that sciatica. I know exercise and stuff helps, and it's one of those things that once you shake out of that sciatic pain, it's more about prevention than it is about cure. So once you're out of that pain period, it's prevent it from coming back. And there are exercises, and I'll be the first to say that when I get these exercises and I'm not in pain, I really don't want to do them. But it is really, really important to strengthen all that stuff. Right, okay, let's give this a little bit of a play, because I remember seeing like, oh, maybe that was a sequel to this on the Saturn, because it might called Stellar Assault something else. That was really, really cool. This game looks really cool, I have to say. Feather 1, what they're called? Feather 2. Feather 1. We're going to go Feather 1. Let's go Feather 1. And a big shout out to all the patrons and YouTube members, man. I've got your names going up there, and I think I want to do that on a lot more live streams as well. Just to say thank you on there for you. You know, thank you, appreciate it. Okay, we're flying out. Look at that. Almost feels like I'm in a theme park ride, guys. Like it. These type of games blew me away, you know, when I was a kid. I'm not a big sci-fi guy. Like Star Wars is as far as my sci-fi goes. I've seen all of the Star Trek The Next Generation, but only because one of my best friends growing up was a big Star Trek head, and he used to watch it. So whenever hanging out with him, I'd end up watching it. And I have to say it was really good. But I did say to him, why don't the people in Star Trek try what they did last at the beginning of the episode? But I guess you could say that a lot about a lot of different episodes out there. Ooh, okay, interesting. Remember the game Elite? I used to play that. I think I played it on the Commodore 64. What a game that was. I don't know if I could play it again. I think I bought like the modern version of it, but it does feel rather complex. This is cool, man. Am I firing that thing, or is that a friendly thing, or where are we going? I just want to shoot stuff. Not doing a great job at shooting stuff. Feels Star Warsy, but not Star Warsy at the same time. Oh, I shot something. Great stuff. By the way, is anyone actually playing Absalom here? I think tonight, after I finish this stream, if my wife's going to be up for a bit, I might play Absalom. Nice. Yeah, this is a cool game, man. Guys, I'm like, the 32X is like, it's a really, really good system. I mean, we've seen some good, that Chaotix game's good, Star Wars Arcade is good, Stellar Assault is good. It had Mortal Kombat 2 in it, but Mortal Kombat 2 feels laggy. But I'm beginning to think the arcade version of Mortal Kombat is laggy in and of itself. I need to find like a Mortal Kombat arcade machine somewhere just to see if it really is that much of a laggy game. I really do think, I think it's the game itself, because I used to think wow, the MAME emulation is terrible. I can't wait for like an FPGA call. But I actually think the game's laggy. Not like Street Fighter. Street Fighter is very, very responsive. King of Fighters is very, very responsive. Good stuff, man. Shooting feels good in this, guys. Very, very good. Right, let me run another game. I'm gonna put the sound up a bit here. I need to put my sound up as well, actually. Maybe put it up just a tad. Right, let's run another game. We've done Virtua. I don't know what this is. Sengokushi. Sounds interesting. Hopefully it's not an RPG or a strategy game. Oh, okay. Oh, G-Police. I remember G-Police on the PlayStation, actually. Don't remember if I'm playing it. Yo, Happy Coding. How you doing, man? Long time indeed, man. I did send you a message, Happy Coding, just to say that if you ever wanted to write stuff about Spectrum games on Metal Game Solid, then you know we'd be honored to have you on there as a contributor. But we do get it. Everyone's limited on time, so you know not everyone can contribute. But if you did ever want to write like something about the Specky on there or something, we'd love to have you as you know the site's Specky guy. So do think that. But yeah, I do hope you've been well. Hope things are good in Kazakhstan, man. Freaking awesome, man. And yeah, do make sure you always drop me a message anytime you do release a new game. Happy to feature it on the channel and stuff. You know, always good stuff. Right, okay. No idea what this is, but it's got a bit of a majestic soundtrack. Be right back. Gonna take a sip of my drink while you watch this fat man rise. Oh, I have Colbury on 32X. Super pretty, but a little bit dull. Worth a look. We had a look at that. We had that as a suggestion, man, and it was a pretty crazy game, to have a look at, man. I mean, you're a bird. It was a little bit of a shmup. I had to suck the nectar out of a flower. The other birds weren't friendly against me, and I wanted to roast them up and maybe turn them into like little KFC things or KFB, Kentucky Fried Bird. But yeah, we had a look at the beginning, and it was well worth having a look at. I mean, first impressions of it was I was really impressed by it, man. Okay, we've had a look at this Spider-Man game. BC Racers. What's BC Racers? I imagine it's before Christ Racers, so it's going to have some kind of caveman kind of theme to it. But yeah, good stuff. Let's see what this shows us. Okay. Let's have a look. Right, easy. Yeah, let's go star. Yeah, no, we did that one, man, and I was very glad we did that one, to be honest. All right, let's be this guy over here. BC, I'm not expecting this game to be any good, by the way. Early Chromag Rally vibes, excellent. Wow. Oh, sorry, I wasn't. Okay. Whoa. I mean, the controls aren't bad for this, man. I've played a lot worse. This isn't bad. It's not like a hidden gem or anything like that, but you know, sometimes you play a racing game and the controls are so awkward and horrible. This one, you know, it controls all right. Okay, final lap. Okay. Okay, race is over. Yo, scandal, man. 22 months as a member. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for the support. 32X is limited only by not having enough games. I feel that's definitely the case. There's some good games on here. So Chuck and Junior, there you go. Right, okay, we had a look at Blackthorne as well. Brutal Unleashed Above the Claw. Kind of sounds interesting. That Cosmic Carnage, I wonder what that is. That Cosmic Carnage, is that going to be Carnage from Marvel? Is it going to be Maximum Carnage? That was the game, right? With Spider-Man and Venom, was it? So I wonder what this one is going to be. Talking of that, December the 1st, guys, who's with me? Who is going to play? Who is going to play Marvel's Cosmic Invasion with me on December the 1st, man? It doesn't matter what system you get it for, it's got freaking crossplay. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to getting my 4K screen on Monday. Then maybe I can start doing some 4K content on the channel. I need to get a 4K capture card. Well, I've got the Elgato SD60 something. It does 1080p at 60 FPS. It does 4K at 30 FPS, but I feel like I need a 4K 60 capture card now. So what I'll do is I've got the screen, which will come, and I'm really hoping my current VESA mount works on that. If not, I'm in a bit of trouble. If not, I'll have to like put an elastic band around it or something, like a really big elastic band. Virtua Racing, yeah, no. Virtua Racing Deluxe, that is actually what we began this stream with, man. So we're way ahead of you there, man. That's, to be honest, you can't say 32X without someone saying Virtua Racing Deluxe. Really, really good. It's one of the games that defined the system. But I always say it, I really like the version on the Switch. It feels like that is the best version, right? Let's play these fighting games. Shame there's no Street Fighter games for this, man. That would have been interesting. On here. Okay, yep, now start new character, enter your name, and yeah, my name is SUB. If you haven't subbed already, sub to the channel. Okay, so let's have a look at this. I think I've tried this, and I think I remember this being a little bit rubbish, but let's see what happens when we play it. Okay, that's interesting. Development on the Saturn began before the 32X. Okay. Oh, so have I got to learn special moves before I can do them? It said special moves learned none. Yeah, I think I tried this, man. I think this was a pony. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, this is... Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty cool there, man. I don't know what he's doing to me under those sheets, and I'm not sure if I like it. I like his fireball kind of animation there, though. Yeah, I think I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Ooh, Cosmic Carnage. Okay, let's have a look at that. And hopefully it is Carnage. Hopefully this is a Marvel game, man. Really, I'm looking forward to Cosmic Invasion, man. I was thinking Absalom will do me during that time, but I need to play more of that, man. Have you tried Tempo? Another pretty one. No, we haven't tried Tempo, so we can try that one. Yo, Rainer in the house. Boy, playing the good stuff today, huh? Absolutely, man. Love a bit of 32X. Oh, actually, I should have given Shane Lynch a shout over an X, because I know he's a big Sega guy. It would have been nice of him to kind of drop by. Yeah, I like seeing his X posts regarding all his Sega stuff. He's got a lot of love for the NES as well, but I know he likes the Sega stuff a lot. Cosmic Carnage. Okay, we are not playing a Marvel game, so is it going to be Cosmic? Oh, it's another brawler. Look at that. Is that the Silver Surfer there? Doesn't even look like him. The picture doesn't look like the character there. Okay, that's little. Wow. Okay, the faces don't match the characters. Okay, that one looks like him, fire in the head. Bug looks like Bug. That one, okay, maybe looks like that. That looks like a cross between an alien and Predator, like Predalien, maybe Predalien. Trademark that. Well, that's a pretty cool character, but Snakehead matches. Okay, that one kind of matches, but look, Silver Surfer, that does not. Look at that does not match the character. Look at it, it doesn't. That one there doesn't match the character, and I don't know which one to be. I have to say, I kind of like the character design in here, man, but I want to pick someone that can do Hadouken, Haryuken, tak 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 tak. Okay, all those years of playing it, I don't know what they say when I do Hurricane Kick. I'm too indecisive. Anyone, guys, tell me which character to pick, please. The second one from the bottom now looks like Venom and Predator. Made a baby. All right, who we're picking, guys? Just pick one for me. Oh man, I don't think anything can get as bad as Rise of the Robots, man. But yeah, someone pick a character. So just go look, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Just give me a number because you might say a character and I might get the wrong one. So guys, just give me a number 1 to 8 and I will pick that character accordingly. Just let me know what you want. In the meantime, I'll read chat and I'll move around on here. But it's interesting, I do like that the 2-player thing is moving around. Usually the top left player is like your Ken Ryu player, so is this bug like a Hadouken bug? But guys, remember, give me a number 1 to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So whichever one you want, I'm here for you people, and I like you guys interacting and engaging. So give me a number, don't care, whatever number I see in there first, I will go with that character. Number 6, Rainer K says 6. Wow, Anime Otaku says 6. Sorry, Chris Mullen, they have beaten you to it. So we are going to go 6, which is this one over here. And I think that's a good choice. What was 3? 3 was this one. Okay, cool. I have to say, I kind of agree with the 6 number. So let's go with that. Oh man, that looked. Oh, I got to take a picture of my CRT showing that. That looks really, really cool. Oh, that's gone. All right, let's get that one. We got one. Please be a decent game. Okay, punch. Oh, it's a 6-button game. Nice. Or, well, 6 buttons. Oh, look at that blood that came out. Wow. Is he got... No? Wow. Okay, the bug's got a dragon punch, man. I knew the bug was like the Ken Ryu. It was in that position. He's got like a sumo splash as well. I'm trying to do moves here. All right, I'm telling you now, this is already better than Rise of the Robots, Rainer. Nothing is as bad as that. Oh, by the way, Rainer, is that AGA Outrun, does that work on the MiSTer? I know there was a 1200 one done previously, but from what I recall, it didn't work on the MiSTer. It didn't work very well on the MiSTer. So does that new demo that's out, the one that you told me about before I done the weekly news video, does that work on the MiSTer? Because I would like to try that, but I thought I'd ask you. I was meant to send you a message, I forgot, but you're here now. So yeah, how well does that work on the MiSTer? I kind of feel like I want to be Silic next now. Oh, I like the zoom in there as well. Interesting fighting game, man. I want to pick Silic next because I want to see if we can do a classic Street Fighter combo here now. You know, like jumping in with either hard punch or hard kick. I think it's a 4-button game. Obviously, you need the 6-button mode is activated. The MiSTer is pretty decent, A1200. It should work well. Wicked, man. I need to set that up. I really do hope Amiga Vision implement that in there. That would be really, really good. I'm not going to press continue because some games when you press continue, you pick with a character. Oh, wow, look how cool that was. Wow. I need to do more intros, man. I feel like that intro will be good. Like that one there, trying to attack the PCN thing, then all of a sudden its head explodes. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. And this is one of the things I just love about MiSTer. It's like I end up playing this stuff and just finding like random stuff. So Cosmic Carnage is definitely worth playing. So I'm gonna be this bug boy over here because was that the one? Was that the one that he was? Oh, okay. Oh, you can give yourself like robot arms and stuff, man. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's gear up, man. I'm fighting Silver Surfer and all this thing here. So let's see. Oh, there you go, Dragon Punch, man. Eat that. So what's the... Is it a charge move he's got as well for... Like that sumo headbutt move he was doing? Oh, the armor comes off. I don't know what... Okay, he's got like a Dragon Punch with kick as well. Now I can see Silver Surfer, now that the armor's off. Okay, I'm charging up, I'm doing something. Okay, that was quite the anticlimax. Oh wow. Oh well, you could crouch walk back, I think. Okay, time is over, but the bug wins. Like the zooming in here as well. Have I missed the FMV stuff? I don't know if we've done too much FMV stuff, you know. On the 32X, was there a lot of FMV stuff? I don't recall. Oh wow, my arm is getting battered, man. Silver Surfer don't like that. But I got a DP. That's the only real move I can do. I think it's got one with kick, but it's not coming out all the time. There you go, that's the kick one. The armor's off. Oh wow, it just threw me, man. Come on, eat a dragon, man. It's just throwing me. I don't want it to win. Oh, it's got a fireball. Come on. Okay, won it over there, man. Right, excellent. Yeah, so I grabbed a folder of like CD32 CD games, but I thought they were Mega CD games converted over to Mega 32X, but in fact they were 32X games made to run on the Sega CD or the Mega CD. Right, let's run another game. Doorside? Is that how you say it? Don't know what this is. Let's see what we get into. Wow. Okay, wow guys, so much fun having doing this streaming, man. 136 minutes, so roughly speaking 20-25 minutes left before we kind of get out of here, and before my wife says no, I need to sleep in the room and yada yada yada. I kind of prefer summer, man, when the kids are like, mum, can we sleep in the front room? And then my missus sleeps in the front room with them, man. But I feel like it's a bit colder downstairs than it is upstairs, so they don't really do it in winter. But when they do that, it just means I can do whatever I want as late as I want. Okay, destroy alien fighters. Oh, okay, another sci-fi style game. With like a X-wing type of thing, right? Smooth controls. Oh wow, look at that. Is that what it's called, the Milky Way, right? Okay, there's no enemies nearby. Let's run another game, but that's interesting. Doom, we kind of ran the Doom Resurrection one. That was really, really cool. We've had a look at that as well. Colbury, okay. Oh, Primal Rage, that's an interesting one as well. I think the two games below that where we had a look at, oh sorry, try Tempo. Let me go that straight away because we're going to forget. Tempo, and then we'll come back to maybe Primal Rage, because if it's a fighting game I'll likely remember it myself. Most of them also had regular, okay, Mega CD releases, absolutely superb. Let's yeah. Is this a rhythm action game? I wonder. He's got headphones on. It's called Tempo. Oh, I hope it doesn't have commercial kind of soundtracks in there, because it always demonetizes the video, man, and then I have to go in and kind of like make adjustments. Let's see. I'm on a game show, right? Okay. Okay, we're going into the fighting thing. Very interesting. Indigestion performance. Nice, good look to this. Okay, so platformy game. He's got a kick, he's got a jump. Oh, and he's got a projectile as well. I'm getting a feeling the projectile might not be... At least this thing here does brush its teeth. Right? I like that you can jump on enemies. I hate when you play a platformy game and it doesn't... Oh, that teeth's going to come down here. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Can I fall on the head? I can. Okay. Very kind of unique feeling game here. I do want to get out this mouth though, you know. Jump on a burger. Interesting stuff, man. Happy Coding, thank you for recommending this. By the way, guys, Happy Coding makes Spectrum games. They've got itch.io page where they sell it. I don't know, Anime, I don't know if you can find Happy Coding's itch.io page, man. Let's give them a little plug and show everyone on the stream their page of Spectrum games. If you're a fan of Frogger, I think Frogger's their most recent release, unless you've released something. Can I ride? Okay, it was glowing. I thought I could ride that or something. No, okay, not even that. Can I shoot it? No, all right, I'm just going to dodge it. Yeah, if you can find Happy Coding's itch.io page under the same username that they've got here. Yeah, just let's put it in here if anyone wants to check it out. If you're really into ZX Spectrum stuff. Ooh, Tough Man contest. Okay, that should be an interesting title, more like a TV thing. There you go, guys. We've got Happy Coding's link down there. If anyone is into Spectrum stuff, do check it out. They've done Frogger, Happy Coding. What other games have you got on there as well? I know we talk. I've got a memory like a sieve, so please pardon me, man. I forget stuff. I do worry sometimes. You know, I was speaking to one of my kids earlier, and he wanted to know what the word hereditary meant. So I said to him, you know, something that you may get from your parents, you know, it's hereditary. So if your parents had something, you may have it. And I was like, look, your grandmother's got dementia. I really hope that I don't get it. Really hope I don't get it. But then sometimes when I forget stuff, obviously you do worry because it kind of popped up in my mother. Hopefully I won't get it. But hey, if I do, I won't remember that I have it, right? I guess that's how it works. What's going to say? Hey, we get an extra hour of Kipped. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, is this the last weekend? I completely forgot about that. That's different. It's the last weekend, right? When's the 31st? Yeah, you're right. You are right. Wow, I completely forgot about that, man. Maybe I can stream for a bit longer. I can tell my wife, look, clocks are going back. You get an extra hour skip. Wow, okay, so that means it's going to get darker earlier. Yeah, man. And wow, okay. Yeah, it's pretty nuts, man. It's pretty nuts. I'm not really into daylight savings, you know. I don't like it. I don't see why you have to change the clock. You just realize everything's there. It's very, very stupid concept. Never really understood it. At least that's my opinion on there, because I don't want to shoot the idea down. A hereditary disease? No, just the dementia, dude. My mum's got dementia. I don't know if dementia is hereditary. I do worry. Maybe I should look it up. Maybe. Hopefully it's not. I asked earlier, how is your mum? Oh yeah, Chris Mullen, man. My mum's all right, man. My mum's all right. She has her days where she could be a bit moody or whatever, or gets the wrong end of the stick. But it's dementia, man. Like now she's in the habit of, when I put her to bed, she keeps emptying the cupboards, filling up her bags, thinking she's checking out of a hotel. So normal stuff, but there is a bit of support. The reason I said this stream may run late was, what's this? Let me press start here. Was because her sister, she goes to her aunt's on Saturdays, so then I just picked her up after. So there is a little bit of shared care, but I have her 5 nights a week, and out of those 5 days or 4 days that I have her, 2 or 3 of those days, she goes around to and spends time with her sisters. So or she's got a lot of sisters. There's 6 sisters altogether, so she spends times with 3 different ones that kind of have her. But yeah, wow, that's awesome. I like that the clocks are going back. But yeah, the whole concept of daylight saving just drives me nuts, man. I mean, I think, like, why would you change the clock? And it's to do with the extra daylight for the farmers, but I mean, it doesn't change the daylight, does it? It's just a matter of getting up an hour earlier or later or whatever it is, you know. It's just, I think it causes more problems than anything else, right? Okay, you know what, I've seen in, oh, hello there, how you doing? A bit skinny there, but there you go. You got all the wolf whistles there as well, man. That's quite funny. Okay, oh, it's a boxing game, right? Okay, I thought it was like a lifting game. So this is like a Punch Out, but kind of has that view for cross swords on the Neo Geo. Don't know if this is any good or not. You'd need to play this a bit to find out, but it feels fairly responsive. It feels like bloody Punch Out, to be honest. And I've nearly knocked out the other guy. So obviously the first guy is like, you know, the farmer guy that you fight, who's relatively... Oh, was that my energy? Just bloody knocked me out. Right, that means we're going to run another game. Right, what else have we got? Zaxxon's Mother Base. Okay, I remember Zaxxon was a game that I had on my Atari 800. I think it was an isometric shooter similar to like that. Was it Mars Matrix or Viewpoint on the Neo Geo? Yeah, so yeah, it was interesting, right? What's Scandal saying? Out of the last two generations before me, all of my brothers and sisters, only one on each side, suffered with dementia. So not sure about the hereditary bit, but I have no idea. No worries, man, no worries. It's just one of those things that you kind of think about. You know, daylight savings has a lot more impact up north and in Scotland. Yeah, but you know what? You can always like change the hours that you work, unless it's to do with shops and, you know, all of that you're out at that time. Because like for me, it just doesn't. It's like, you know, if I want daylight, then I know what hours I have to get up. It changes here, but that means, hold on, so it was getting dark around 6 o'clock here, so that means tomorrow it's going to get dark around 5. Wow, okay. Cool. Right, let's do this. Game start. What's this? We're going to get into some kind of smut. Yes, it's definitely... Oh, in the USA, slightly different, right? Because I know the time changes. I noticed it because Video Game Esoterica's videos that come out at the same time, they come out different. Okay, so this is something to do with the Zaxxon I was talking about. It's got that isometric view straight away. By the way, guys, I'm having fun with this stream. So at one point when we get a good attract mode going, I am going to text Mrs. Pixel and I'm going to say, look, are you having fun with the kids watching stuff? Can I stream for longer? But I'll tell her, look, it's not a necessity. It's all good. Okay, so I've got like friends here with me as well. That's interesting. So I really like Zaxxon on my Atari 800, man. It was one of my go-to games. I liked it a lot. Like a lot. Like it was just one of those games that I played the heck out of, man. Just played really well. Oh wow, look at that. It's like a robot there, man. Have I got like a bomb or something? Okay, I've got another fire there. That's pretty cool. Oh, I've turned into a little ship. Good soundtrack here, boys and girls. All right, okay, that's interesting. So I'm the little ship still. Can I call the big ship? Oh, that's my ship. I've got to remember the ones that are facing up, going in my direction, are actually my buddies. Interesting shmup. Those robots are nuts. Okay, wicked. Let's yo Takumi Hertz, how you doing? Yeah, this is Zaxxon Mother Base. That's what it's called. It's called Mother Base. It was a big vehicle, but I popped out of it and I was hoping I could go back in there, but I can't. I keep shooting my own buddies, man. All right, let's run something else. Right, okay, so that was my set. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what else there is in Europe that maybe we've not had a look at. Okay, we've had a look at most of the games there. Hacks we've had a look at. I wonder if there's anything in here. I've got like Waste. Oh, Primal Rage we were going to have a look at. Hopefully some attract mode runs there. I'm going to text my wife as well and just say to her, are you... yeah, I'm going to ask her what time she wants to come up. Oh, actually, wow, I nearly text my aunt. All right, I've sent a message just saying, can I stream till 11 p.m? I will tell her Clocks go back tonight. And extra hour in bed. Okay, I've got the 2 ticks, but I don't know if she's read it yet. So hopefully Mrs. Pixel reads it. So hey, we've got, you sent a message. Yes, I sent a message to my wife, man. I did indeed. Having a parent with dementia does increase your possibility of developing it yourself, but it's not guaranteed by any means, and lifestyle choices have a big impact. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, so hopefully I should make some better lifestyle choices and start eating generally better. I mean, I only get 1 takeaway a week usually, sometimes 2, but usually 1. So let's see what Mrs. Pixel says. If she doesn't respond, then I will call her. Let's see, let me just keep WhatsApp open and leave it here at my side. I've got my phone set to where it doesn't lock the screen for a long time. Then it keeps telling me, oh, you know, you can save battery by locking your phone quicker. And I'm like, I don't want to lock it quicker. So the moves in this are very, very weird. They're very, very weird. I haven't quite figured them out. Someone was telling me that there's a regional difference in how you do the moves when we're playing it on something, but not quite sure what they are. Let's be, you know, Sauron. And a shout out to all the Patreon supporters and the members of the channel. Wow. Come on. Not hoping you had the fireball. I do like this game. I like this stage as well. This is interesting checking this out on like the Jaguar CD. And this was cool. I remember seeing this in the arcade for the first time. It looks so good. This is one of the games on a big CRT in the arcade, and it just looks so good seeing like these dinosaurs and things fighting out there. Okay, my wife's not responding, but she's terrible with her phone, man. She's worse than I am. Okay, fasting, healthful. All right, okay, cool. You know what? I'll tell you what the worst thing is, right? I've always got so many biscuits at work, so I end up like dipping biscuits in tea and coffee, and I know I shouldn't do it, but the biscuits are just there, and there's like all different types there. There's posh biscuits, and then there's like chocolate digestives, custard creams, then like what they call the V&S ones, and different cookies and stuff I end up eating, and I know I shouldn't be doing it, but honestly, when the biscuits are there all day, sometimes I can hear the biscuits calling me. They're like, Pixel, you want to dunk us? Eat me now. And I respond, man. I respond. Yo, Game Lord ABD, how you doing there, man? Good to have you on there. On here. Okay, that was Primal Rage. It frustrates me a bit, that game, because I just don't know the bloody moves for it. Right, okay, so there is really a lack of games. Let's put on Spider-Man. I think that's got an alright-ish attract mode. Guys, I'm going to mute my mic and I'm going to call my wife now, so bear with me. Guys, I love Mrs. Pixel. I said to her, you know what? I said, are you good? I said, I can finish at 10:30, or is it okay until I go on till 11. And she said to her, nah, go for it. Then I said, you know, the clocks go back. She goes, yeah, I know. So wicked, love Mrs. Pixel. And then I always tell her, I say, look, the guys on the stream, they love you, man. When I tell them Mrs. Pixel gave me extra time, she's like, yes, Mrs. Pixel is smashing it. So it's likely due to the daylight savings as well, plus it's Saturday, and I think all the kids are up. Oh, my boys were doing some kind of event that started at 9 o'clock, so an hour and a half ago, to get something on Fortnite, so they're doing that. So I wonder if they're still doing that. I'm a good dad, you know. They do their studies really well. There's no issues whatsoever with their studying. Yeah, no, Mrs. Pixel is freaking awesome, man. I do look after her though, you know. She look afters me. Like it's a two-way thing, you know. But I have to make her feel special, you know. Obviously when I'm at work, she's with my mum a few days a week, and she does it. So you know, I'm always booking. So I don't go on holiday a lot. Like whenever I go on holiday, it's usually kind of like work related, or there's an alternative angle to it. There's something on there. So what I generally do is I send her and the kids on holiday. Her sister lives in Italy, so I just surprised her. I booked them all ticket. I took annual leave, but all I'm going to do is I'm just going to look after my mum. And then my wife and my kids are going to go to Italy for a week during that week when I'm there, and she was just chuffed with that, you know. But she kind of deserves it, you know. My mum's not easy to work with. It's different because my mum's my blood, so I can deal with her differently. She's not a blood, so it works kind of different, you know. Like she definitely annoys my wife more than she can annoy me. Maybe my tolerance is better, but you know, for that reason, I was just like random things like that, or like, you know, sometimes I book annual leave and I'll look after like my mum. Sometimes like my sister will be, we need to go away. She'll take my mum for like a week. I'll arrange some care, and then we'll take them away. So yeah. Mrs. Pixel's awesome, man. So let's give this a play, because I always watch the attract mode. I was doing a video for something, I can't remember what system, and I've been running games in attract mode while doing it. This is one of the games that I kind of used, and it was an alright attract mode. My wife has a better relationship with my family than I do. She calls my mum every week. Oh, that's freaking awesome, man. No, I don't think that's quite the case, man. Yeah, like my mum, to be honest, all her life she's been stubborn and awkward. That's quite a personality trait that she was known for. And now with the dementia, it makes it a lot more different. So I have to play like different angles with her, you know. I have to tell her, like, in order to get her to do stuff, I have to like make up stuff sometimes. So yeah, I have to just kind of run with that. Okay, this Spider-Man game's not that good. Why is he punching the ground? Yeah, I'm gonna punch the ground. Let me punch the ground. No, all right, I'm gonna kick one of you guys. Man, these guys are tough. Okay. Oh, look, there's washing lights. Spider-Man's a close thief. Why is he punching the ground? In rage. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I worked with a guy that he used to get angry. When he got angry, he punched the wall, and he broke like a lot of fingers on his hand. And I was like, was it worth it? He said, you should have seen the wall. I said, it's a wall. What's it gonna do? Never understand that with people. Like, you see it in movies a lot, and some people do it. They get angry and like they punch a wall. I had a friend, whenever he got angry, had holes in the door, holes in the wall, he'd punch stuff. Never quite understood it. Never understood it. Like, I've been angry a few times in my life, but I've never wanted to destroy something, because I don't know, maybe some people think of it different. This game's really not that good. What a shame, because you'd think a Spider-Man game would be good. What have we not tried? What's Golf Magazine presents 36 Great Holes starring Fred Couples. Who's Fred Couples and what we're doing? Okay, we have concrete walls there. You don't want to punch that. I think the guy that I worked with, he must have punched a concrete one or something, man, because his hand was all busted and broken. And I'm like, and you know, he was a good guy, actually. I like the guy. I was a good friend, but he, you know, like when he'd get angry, it was better around me because I can make people angry. So maybe I taught him a bit how to control his anger. Yeah, man, he punched walls and stuff, man. I hope this doesn't attract mode. Actually, no, maybe I should try and play a golf game. They can be quite relaxing. Oh, look at that. We are touching grass, guys. That's what we are doing. I think we do have a concrete wall in the UK. There's a couple around, I've heard. But our side walls are concrete, but obviously the partition walls aren't in the house. They're like bricks and Bricks and water or mortar, whatever you say. Right, okay, are we? Oh, player select, okay. Fred, okay, so I can only be Fred. Press start to play. Okay, let's whack this out. An interesting system, just like Scandal said, he made a very, very good point. Nope. Okay. Yeah, it was let down by lack of games, you know, it just didn't have the games. Oh, what's this? Okay. Okay, we've hit the ball. Is it on the rough or is it on the fairway? Okay, it's on the fairway. Okay, I saw that line in the middle and I thought, have they put like a rough or line in the middle? At least it's the region. Okay. Fully concrete. Okay, that's cool. I don't know, the world that we live in now, there's just kind of cutbacks in everything now, aren't there? Everyone's trying to just cut back in absolutely everything. That was a terrible shot. If that goes in the water, we're going to the next game. No, is that fairway or is that rough? No, that's in the rough. Okay, see, continue. Okay. Ooh. It's gone. Fringe. Okay. You can view replays on here, right? Okay, that's interesting. Nope. Okay, I wanted to do a replay actually. Forgot. Keep spamming that C button.
You watched it.
Maybe too much. Oh, there's a hill there. Get in there, right? Okay, let's view replay. Oh, look at that. It shows the replay. That's really cool. Really cool. Let's watch that again. You know, this is when, I guess around this time, you didn't have a lot of this stuff. You didn't get like, hey, view replay, do this, do that. Now you've got it here. It looks really, really cool. Right, so hopefully that will get it in there. No? Come on, get in there, son. Oh, okay, wicked. We've got that in there. Let's see the glorious shot that I took. There you go. Okay, that's pretty cool. Right, okay, let's run another game. Yo, no, this is definitely no Neo Turf Masters, man. Neo Turf Masters is fantastic. So we had a look at this as well. Metalhead, Mortal Kombat, oh, Motocross Championship. Haven't had a look at that. I feel like Pitfall's going to be a terrible game. I've never really liked any of the newer Pitfalls that I've played. I've always thought they don't really do the original classic justice. Let's go with a practice and see what this is like. Okay, 100. Ooh, okay, super bike. All right, we'll go midway. Right, I don't want to go crazy with a super bike. You know, it might be more power than I can handle. Okay, so the difference between this on this TV and a CRT really is night and day. Actually, doesn't look too bad on a CRT, but it kind of looks almost horrible on this here. Right, controls feel dreadful. Game feels, actually, let's see. Okay, I mean, I'm doing jumps here. I'm kind of liking them. I'm like, look, we're flying high. Okay, I've gone off the track here. The turning and everything feels off, man. This is giving me Enduro Racer vibes, man. I used to like that. But I played Enduro Racer on the Atari ST, and I liked it a lot. I don't know if we have I don't think we have the arcade core on FPGA actually. I think it's a game that people mention sometimes that they would like to see come over. Unless I'm completely mistaken, we have it. But I'm sure if we had it, I would have tried it. But don't quote me, I could be wrong. Oh, okay, I need to turn this off. I mean, this game, right? NBA Jam Tournament Edition. I was trying to avoid playing this because I suck at NBA Jam, man. We used to play it a lot when we were kids, especially on the Super Nintendo, but can't really play it anymore. A lot of 32X games feel a bit rushed. Yeah, quite potentially. I mean, there are some good games on here. That Chaotix Sonic felt good. There's the one that you said, Tempo. That wasn't bad either. Kind of like unique feeling. But there are decent games, and it feels like good hardware. It feels like a good upgrade for the Mega Drive. But unfortunately, it just wasn't a commercial success. This is a really good looking title screen, actually. Let's get a shot of that. Okay, let's run with this. Head to head. And right, okay. Okay, I remember there was all these secret codes in there. There was something that they found years and years later that put like different presenters and stuff in there, man. We are gonna go Chicago. Chicago Bulls. Pippen and Armstrong. This I think was the best basketball game ever, man. Or this series, NBA Jam. No. Oof. Man, I'm getting battered here. Right, okay. Man, I'm terrible at this. I'll always like Chicago because when we were young here in London, like the Chicago Bulls cap was like, it was a go-to cap. Everyone was wearing it, you know. Everyone was like, yeah, here's the Chicago Bulls cap. And yeah, they liked it. Oh, I thought that was a 3-pointer. My foot must have just been in. Wow, okay, they're scoring 3-pointers. Right, that means it's embarrassing. I need to run something else. NFL quarterback, not really my jam. Not even baseball. Space Harrier, we've had a look at. Oh, Star Trek, okay. Interesting. Not a Star Trek guy, more a Star Wars guy. It's good. Always pick Chicago in NBA Jam. Yeah, you know what? So Chicago Bulls was the baseball caps everyone was wearing. The Raiders jackets were quite popular here as well when I was in school. But over here, it wasn't really major gang affiliation. Like, I saw like a documentary years ago that Raiders jackets were only used by like these gangs, and if you wore it, you'd get stabbed or something. I don't know how true that was. Okay, Star Wars, Starfleet Academy. Oh, sorry, not Star Wars, Star Trek. I'm a Star Wars guy, as you can see. Those words always come out. Okay, I don't know if that's supposed to be Captain Kirk or whatever. Stellar Assault, we've run that. But I think the sequels here, like Shadow something, maybe we can run that. But we've definitely done. Oh, we haven't done. Have we done Dark Side? I think we've done Dark Side as well. Yeah, we've done. There's not a lot of games on here, man. So we've actually done a lot of them. I don't know if it was wise of me to ask for the extension of time. Right, let's just go. Oh, this is like a strategy game, man. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is not a stream friendly game. Let's go out of here. What games have we got down here? Stellar Assault. So there was one, I think Shadow something. What folder was it in? I think that might be the sequel to that. Not this one. Called, here we go, Shadow Squadron. I think, I got a feeling it might be the same game actually. This might be Shadow Squadron Stellar Assault. We kind of ran that earlier. I think this is that same game here. Yeah, there you go, Stellar Assault. Okay, so we're running one game for the second time. We won't run much of this, so we've done it. Yeah, no worries, Takumi Hertz. No, not an issue, buddy, not an issue. So I picked the blue one last time. This time I'm going to go red. Autopilot, manual pilot. We'll go autopilot. But the Feather 2. Okay. So you have to watch the intro. There you go. You can pause it, but you can't skip it. So let's have a look at this. I did enjoy this on the Sega Saturn. We've done Colibri as well, man. We've done Colibri. That's the bird game. We've probably done the vast majority of decent games in here. There might be like one or two that we haven't really tried, but we have done most of them here. It's a system with not that many games. I feel like we've covered a lot in this stream. If you do want to check that out, there's the replay there. It took a while to work out that I had to suckle the flower, avoid the frog, and that is how we moved over to the next level. But good stuff there. Overall, what's everyone's favorite Sega 32X game? You know what, Scandal, if I have to pick one, I feel like maybe Star Wars, the arcade game, would be my favorite. It just feels good, and I love the graphical style it has as well. You know, there's less detail, or there's a right amount of detail for, I guess, the 32X. And later on, we got stuff that's more detailed. Like I've played some of them with the Sinden light gun on the PC, and those ones are really, really good. So that was super interesting to see. Yeah, the Star Wars arcade game was good, and yeah, that was a banger. What else was good on there? That's the main one that's coming to my mind that I think is really, really good. There's probably some others as well, but like I say, my memory's like a sieve. I've forgotten some of them. Okay, that's interesting, the autopilot. So if not, you can actually control your ship. So this is interesting because the last time I was playing this, I think I had it on manual flying. So I kind of prefer it as an on-rail shooter. What's interesting as well though is when you're moving the stick, when you're moving your crosshair, it's moving section. It's like almost like it's moving on a grid. Oh no, it's not actually, sorry. So I can shoot the incoming fires. Interesting stuff, this. Jump to next sector, let's do it. Okay, let's pause. Come on, show us the light speed. Light speed is so cool. You know, when you see like that travel in there in like Star Wars, it just looks wicked. I think obviously the Star Trek does it as well. But hey, I'm a Star Wars guy, man. What was that movie? Was it Clerks? Was it a Kevin Smith movie where it's got the Star Wars guys versus Lord of the Ring, and he's holding an onion ring, you know, one ring to rule them all. But definitely on Team Star Wars here. Got nothing against Lord of the Ring. I kind of like Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is very, very good. Good movies when they came out. I didn't like the first one, funny enough, when I went to watch it. But you know why I didn't watch it? Because I went to cinema and I didn't realise how long it was. And I had to go toilet, and I thought the movie was going to end soon. So I sat there like that, and Gladiator were two movies where I had to go toilet in between. So I didn't really enjoy them. But then when I watched the second one, was it the Two Towers? I had my game shop then, and someone from EA gave me, because they were releasing the games for it, they gave me tickets to the premiere at Leicester Square, but it wasn't the one in the evening with all the, you know, with all the celebrities and all of that. I got to like the press premiere, which was in the morning. It was like a morning or afternoon. It was like 11 o'clock or something. They gave me 2 tickets. So I took one of the customers at the shop that used to come in quite regularly. I was quite friendly with. So I said, look, I've got these. You want to come? So we went to Leicester Square and watched the two towers, man. And I got into Lord of the Rings, and I was like, yeah, these are really, really good. Let's see, what's this T-Mech? We've not ran T-Mech unless there was a game there, so I imagine. Yeah, we done Blackthorne as well, man. That was one of the first games that we did. Did you play Afterburner? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We ran Afterburner. We ran it in attract mode because the attract mode was really, really good. So I could kind of sit here waffling while that kind of occurred and whatnot. But yeah, Afterburner is good. I like how you can see the hand there. It's really, really good, you know, moving that kind of flight stick around and whatnot. Oh, Atari games on a Sega machine. I wonder what this will be. Or what kind of game T-Mech will be. Okay, one player, it's rotating around. All right, let's just put in my real name. Okay, it's not Zio. I was pressing start there and it just gave it O. It's Z. All right, okay, let's just go with a default weapon. But I've just named myself Zio. Because 32X doesn't right? But you could play the Mega CD versions of the games to add 5 games for requests. Okay, you know what, we can. All right, what we'll do is after this one, let's go to the Mega CD core. Oh, but it's not in the right folder, so I'll have to, hopefully I can navigate to, well, what I'll have to do is let me run a game in a track mode, and I'll move those games into the Mega CD folder over the network, because it's only a move, it shouldn't take that long. Okay, here's an Atari game. Looks kind of interesting. I was always intrigued by these type of games, because this is when you're going from like 2D and you're going into like these kind of 3D-ish games, and it was interesting what everyone's take was on it. I remember on the Amiga playing the Hunter. That was like a big technical achievement, at least as far as I was concerned. And then you had like all these games that were kind of like partially 3D. Right, let me what I am going to do is, while we look at this, I'm just going to go in via a network and swap some games over, so bear with me guys. And we're going to go on the SEGA 32X games, but running on the Mega CD core. So bear with me, your call is important to me, and you are number 1 in the queue. Right, let's go to games. Right, okay. Let's read. Okay, here we go. So let's cut this and let's put these in Mega CD, and hopefully it's instant. Wicked, that's done now. Perfect guys. So Al, there you go, this one's for you buddy. A little bit of afterburner. I do like that little throttle stick in the way. I think it looks really cool. Okay, sound is loud for this, but what we are going to do now guys is we are going to core, and we are going to go to SEGA Mega CD, no, not Mega CD, light gun. Where's normal Mega CD? Is it under M? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Mega CD. Okay, so 30. Oh, that's from 2023. The normal one is newer. That's an old unstable. I should get rid of that. So let's have a look at these games that Anime Otaku put me onto, and let's go here. So what we want to look at, it's SEGA 32 CD 32X USA. So here are some 32X games. No, dude, these look like the wrong way. Are these 32X games that we're looking at now? Fahrenheit, disc 1. I don't know. Are these the right ones, dude? No, you need Mega CD version XD. Oh, okay, cool. Well, let's go back to that core. I'm not quite sure what we are doing over here. Right, okay. So what do we need? Okay, yes, 32 CD. Oh, are these 32X CD games? All right, cool. So let's run one since we're here. Right, so all right, Corpse Killer. Hopefully that's not too violent or anything like that. You know, try and keep it family friendly. Let's run it here. Okay, go sprinkle your little finger juice, Sonic. Why not? So anyway, what am I doing wrong here? Yes, 32X CD games. 32X CD games, but don't work on MiSTer. Okay, so what am I playing right now? So this is a folder called 32X CD. Okay, Corpse Killer cannot be used in a okay, cool. Right, okay. This version of Corpse Killer can only be used on a 32X system. Okay, so is this where you need the tower of power? You need the CD and the 32X combination. Fahrenheit is an FMV game. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the SEGA 32X core. The latest unstable. No, it's this one here. 1210 here. Let's not mess around with anything else. Let's keep it. I thought they were conversions of 32X games that would work on the SEGA CD, but okay, interesting here. So let's try and find some games maybe we've not had a look at yet for the last 10 minutes or so. Okay, Shadow Squadron we've looked at. Wow. Star Wars Arcade, T-Mech, Tempo, Tough Man. Wow, we have done. Should we WWF Raw? Oh, this is interesting. Let's do WWF Raw, right? Because this is WWE before it used to be called WWF. I think we've done Soulstar as well, you know. we've done them. We've done Soulstar. We ran that one. We ran everything in the Proto folder, including a game Pinocchio, which kind of had really good graphics, really consistent with that Disney look. WWF. See, this is how I remember it. That WWE was, I didn't like that initially, and I don't understand. I know WWF was a charity, but why not take the money off WWF and rebrand the whole charity name? But they stuck with their guns, and so they renamed it to WWE. Damn, missed it. Sorry. No, all good. Listen, Takumi, no, don't apologize, man. I love it when you guys ask for games. Absolutely not an issue. But we've covered most of them, so we'll try and do it. So and there you go. See, Anime just says it here. Oh wow, this the graphics are terrible. I'm quite happy watching the track mode, to be honest. So is that Mr. Perfect? No, it's not. Doink versus Luna. I don't even know who these wrestlers are, man. This, wow. I mean, my WWF days, it was Hulk Hogan was in it. Ultimate Warrior was like my favorite wrestler. Honky Tonk Man, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Jake the Snake Roberts, Macho Man Randy Savage, The Big Boss Man, The Rockers, Legion of Doom, Demolition, where they had a tag team with 3 people. So interesting stuff there. But that was my one. Yeah, it definitely looks like Beetlejuice, man. Don't say it 3 times though, yeah. Okay, so WWF. Let's look at the other one, because I think the other one is actually a side-scrolling game. Which is a crazy one. It's more of a fighting game than a wrestling game. He's using a pocket now. The one with the green here is the Joker from Temu. Oh man, my kids. I think like one of them was cussing the other one, and he said, "Oh yeah, like basically my brother's from Temu or something." And it was so funny. I can't remember exactly how he used the line, but it was freaking funny, man. So an extra hour in bed. I feel for the guys that are doing night shift right now, because they have to do an extra shift. And it's funny because I didn't actually mind it when I was doing night shifts. When the clocks went forward an hour, you still got paid your full wages, and when they went back an hour, you got paid an hour less. So I thought that was quite fair actually. So that just kind of worked. Oh, this looks interesting. Look at that, Bret Hart, Razor Ramon, and who's a sumo guy? I forget what he's called now. Razor Ramon, I kind of recall him a little bit. This looks pretty crazy, man. WWF WrestleMania, man. Absolutely loved it at one point. And in case anyone missed it, because I was speaking to Maddie, and I was showing her that this is what my kind of setup looks like over there. So I've got the PVM, which it looks absolutely sweet on. That's my OBS running there, and that's my LCD screen with HDMI, which I am replacing. I'm getting a new one on Monday, which is 4K, so I am looking forward to that. Some technique with yeah, it seems very Mortal Kombat-ish, right? Oh, okay, doink. Let me go with someone that I know. Bret the Hitman Hart. All right, let's go Bret the Hitman Hart. Intercontinental Championship. All right, we'll go Intercontinental first. Certainly hearing my name while watching in the background. Yeah, no worries, man. I was just showing that picture, Maddie. You know where I was showing like my analog setup and everything when we were talking about MiSTer. Oh wow, okay. This is nuts, this game. Wow. Bam Bam Bigelow. I remember Bam Bam Bigelow. I remember that name. Wow. Yeah, it feels very, very different to other games. So there's a block button there. Oh wow, his energy's down. This is a quick game, man. First fall awarded. Wow, okay. Kind of nuts. I think there was an arcade version of this, right? I think it is called WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game or something. Oh wow. Bam Bam Bigelow. Oh no. Nah, I ain't getting up from that. Is this like 3 rounds like a fighting game? This is nuts. I want to see if there's other moves in here, man. You're not grappling though. You're really grappling. Nuts. This is crazy, this game. Why did my dropkick work, man? I really want to win this. Oh, I dashed him out of the ring now. I can't be bothered going out. I'll come back in, let me punch you. And we are gonna, wow, okay, how the heck? Right, you ain't getting up. Yeah, okay, cool. Interesting here. Right, okay, got time for another couple of games. What have we not run? Zaxxon we ran, that we ran, BC Racers, Brutal Unleashed we done, Cosmic Carnage, we've Darkside, FIFA Soccer 96. All right, do we want to see? Let's have a look at FIFA Soccer 96. We've done most of the games on here. I did like FIFA 98. It was my go-to game on the Nintendo 64. We used to play it a lot. And I've still got the car actually. When I got the N64, we grew up playing off a friend of mine. You know, that was freaking cool, man. Nice. EA Sports. Wow, 96. That takes us back a little bit, man. Sadly, Bam Bam Bigelow died of drug overdose at the age of 45. Wow. Okay. Nice bit of trivia there, even though it was a little bit sad. But there you go, man. You know, like I remember when we were younger, someone said to me once, what is it? Use drugs, don't let them use you. Okay, maybe this is going to do a computer versus computer now because I left the controllers in the middle. That was pretty cool about that. Okay, interesting. Interesting here. Okay, let the computer play the computer. We can have a little bit of soccer or brickball, or as we like to call it over here, football, because you generally use a ball to play and the majority of the time you are using your feet. So football makes sense. I never met anyone who played soccer games, maybe Mario Strikers. No, so we played a lot of football games growing up here in the UK. Not so much in the arcade. I was never fascinated in the arcade, but on home computer, where did it originally start? So the Super Nintendo International Superstar Soccer, on the Amiga Sensible Soccer and Kickoff 2. I think it was Kickoff 2, not Kickoff 1. But Kickoff was really difficult. It was a very good game, very difficult. Sensible Soccer was like the easier game. Then there was a game called Striker that was supposed to be really big. I got it. It wasn't as good as Sensible Soccer. And then after that, on the Nintendo 64, it was FIFA 98, which was definitely a favorite of mine. Then we moved over to Pro Evolution Soccer for many, many years on like the PlayStation 2. And then eventually I stopped playing them now. But now I hear FIFA are a lot better than the Pro Evo, but EA lost the license, so now it's FC21. It's actually quite a good way that they're rebranded. You know, I don't think they would have lost many sales in how after losing the FIFA license, they called it FC and gave it a year. So FC24, FC25, FC26. So I think they've done like a decent kind of job of it. But there you go. This I'm sure this would have been some kind of fun because a lot of these football games, they really came alive when you played as friends. And over here in the UK, like I'm a lifelong Arsenal supporter. Don't get me wrong, I don't follow football. I really don't care for it actually. But I grew up in Finsbury Park, but it was my local team and I'll always support them, good or bad. I can't even tell you where they are in the league or how well they're doing. I have no idea, honestly. But yeah, so you know, everyone played this. So you played this with friends. That was really, really good. I had some epic moments. I was really good at FIFA on the PlayStation 1. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been 2000. And I actually, when I used to work in a record shop, the boss in there was this hot-headed guy. And he was a Tottenham supporter who are the literally the rivals of Arsenal, both London teams, both North London teams, in fact. So I battered him, man. I absolutely battered him, and it was for money we were playing, and he kept doing double or nothing. It started for £5, then it was double or nothing. But this was the type of guy that even when he was wrong, he would keep arguing his point, and he would want to fight you. The guy was crazy. Loved the guy though, good friends, but I just knew he was nuts. So in the end, I beat him 3 games in a row. And I even tried to lose. I picked Watford and he picked Brazil because FIFA would let you play clubs against the country. And I said to him that I have to beat him by a 2-goal margin. I ended up beating him 3-1. And at the end, I done a dirty tackle. The ref didn't pick it up and I ran from one side of the pitch to the other and scored a goal. He threw his controller, raged and left the shop. I didn't ask him for the £20. I just took it in store credit and gave myself some records because I was buying vinyl then anyway. Lovely guy, just absolutely crazy, man. I haven't seen him for years actually. I would like to see him again at some point. Just wouldn't hang out too crazy with him though. All right, let's finish with this because we kind of began with this and we'll kind of start winding down, and I'll give Mrs. Pixel a massive thank you. But to be honest, I think her and my daughter are watching movies down there, and the kids are downstairs on their laptops. I've got 2 desks set up there, quite conveniently, not really an eyesore. As I've got this area under the stairs, like in the front room, it's like a little corner and tucked away almost behind the sofa. One of the laptops is there, and the other's on a small desk on one side of the room. So yeah, they might still be playing Fortnite. But my wife and my daughter will be watching movies, right? Believe it or not, football is not called football because it is played with your feet. It's because it's played on foot rather than on a horseback. Hence, different types of football all played on foot. Oh, okay, cool. Right, American football played on foot. Right, okay, that's interesting. I love the facts that you give here, man. You're like an encyclopedia, because I know you're not even looking this stuff up. This is locked in your brain, man. You would have been one of those guys that, you know, when we had Trivial Pursuit at McDonald's for free food before the days of the internet, you would have won a lot of burgers, man. Absolutely love it. Love it when you show up here, dude. So why isn't American football called handball as they hold it 95% of the game? That's actually quite funny. Okay, superb. So guys, what did we learn about the 32X today? It's a good system. The games that are good on this are definitely very, very good. However, the issue that it has and that it suffers from is the lack of games. There simply aren't enough games on there. Something like this here, Virtua Fighter Deluxe, holds up really well today. It's been surpassed by the Switch version that lets you play 8 players simultaneously. Good luck in getting 8 friends together to play it, especially if you're playing it on the Switch screen. Larger screen recommended. But yeah, there's been some really, really good Sega kind of like ports on modern devices. I'm a big fan of the 3DS ones, the 3D ports like Outrun, Streets of Rage 2, those 3D classics. But the 32X is definitely a good system, and it's just a shame it's let down by a very, very small library. In fact, I think we managed to cover pretty much like at least 90% of it. There's a few games that I kind of left out purposely, but we ended up checking FIFA anyway. So yeah, very, very interesting. I'm going to be doing more streams. I don't know what system I'm going to do to next. I might do a Nintendo Switch kind of retro inspired games, because I do want to check out Night Striker. I've got that for the Switch now. And obviously there's a whole bunch of arcade archive games and just, I don't know, anything that's kind of old on this. I might do that tomorrow. Maddie, thank you very much. I'll look at any messages that you've sent me regarding Star Fox, and I look forward to kind of checking whatever. I might not do it today though. I've been smashing. I think I spent like 3 hours doing the weekly news video, done stuff in between, and then this stream for 2.5 hours. So I might actually chill out with a little bit of Absalom. I know I say that, but then I end up just kind of tying up loose ends with work and bits I need to do even while I'm going to bed. But guys, look, thank you for tuning into the stream. Thank you especially to all the channel members and patrons. You know, all your support definitely helps. Thank you to everyone that just comments and leaves a kind word, leaves a like. All that stuff really, really helps. You know, you guys are the reason I really like doing the live streams. Live streams, as far as the metrics go, I'm nowhere near as close as doing a video. Like this stream that's 2.5 hours will not generate the ad revenue a 10-minute video will, and it won't even likely get the views that it will. But when it comes to the enjoyment factor, I really enjoy doing it. It just feels like I'm chilling here with a bunch of friends playing this. You guys are involved in conversations, kind of talking about rugby here now. So absolutely love all this stuff. So guys, definitely take care of one another. Really love having you guys around. I will likely do another stream tomorrow. Not sure what I'm doing exactly. Happy coding, good to catch up with you after a long time as well. Do think about writing on Metal Game Solid, because you're a very, very knowledgeable guy. Would love to have like even if it's an odd Spectrum article or something, would love to have like, you know, 10 Spectrum games that you like, something like that on there. Just reach out. Scandal, always a pleasure. And like I always say to you, don't work too hard, because I know you're a grafter. And yeah, stick to the T. So anyway, guys, with that, I humbly exit this live stream. Be awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.